Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back, for real this time, to our Crusader Kings 3 Bengal Tiger live Let's Play continuation. This week is off to a fantastic start. This month is off to a fantastic start. I hope y'all are having a better day than I am so far. I don't get it. I don't get what's up. I don't get why YouTube's messing around with me, but hey, it's all looking like it's cleared up. And we're kicking things off. Yeah, I had to take a minute there to get rid of the old link and make sure people weren't going to the wrong link instead and all that mess. God, that was painful. But we're here now. Everything will hopefully be moving smoothly. Thank y'all for joining in, and thank you again for notifying me the chat was broken. I was like, yeah, this is eerily quiet. It isn't normally this quiet when we kick things off, and there's all kinds of messes going on there with that previous link. But we are here now. We're moving forward with great excitement and gusto in our young age over here. This is really like the court of kids, isn't it? This really is the court of children. Now, there's some really interesting stuff actually that was pointed out to me a couple sessions ago with regards to our providence, if you will. And we'll touch on that in just a moment. But I do want to say hello to everybody who made it to the live stream today. I want to apologize as well for the confusion of the previous episode. I tried to find the best way to let people know that yes, there was a stream. You weren't just seeing things. However, nothing happened in that stream. I also didn't want people to arrive at a video that was like 10 minutes of just banter, no actual, gameplay, only to see an ad, see 10 minutes of banter, and then the stream dies. I didn't want that to happen, so I set it to private. Obviously, that led to a lot of confusion, and I apologize for that confusion. But this is Episode 2, we're continuing where we left things off in Episode 1. There was no gameplay in last week's stream because of technical issues, which are hopefully behind us now. So I want to say hello to quite a few of y'all, and it's always wonderful to see such a crowd right at the beginning here. Zev Benjamin, how's it going? Let's try this again. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Ease, how's it going, buddy? The Owl, Amar 11, Sai, Muhammad U3, Daniel Halinan, Halanan? Let me know how to pronounce that, please, man. I hope I'm not butchering that too badly. Belge, Bob, Vasil Mihai, The Real Fonald Dump, oh dear. Jazzy B, Amar Chaturvedi, we got David B, we got Natalie P, we got Homer Gill, we got Carrie Sawolski. YouTube set the stream to private and disabled chat. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. The weird thing was the chat was enabled. I checked, and I was like, oh, okay, it's set to private. Let's set it to public. And then I was like, okay, chat's dead quiet. Let me check this. Nope, chat's active. Yeah, chat was on. That's weird. I'm not going to question it. It is what it is. Hearing you say, let me know in chat when I could use chat was a particular type. When I couldn't use chat was a particular type of torture. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, Discord came to the rescue there. Magenta Fairy, how's it going? One day YouTube might bless us with a smooth stream start. One day. One can always dream. It's always good to dream about big things, about things that are hard to attain. That way they stay dreams, right? Ossian M, how's it going? Sean Scheitel, how's it going? Classified, glad you can make it today. London Williams, Maxime Patterson, Zuka Dragon, not first, hey. Merowin, big old crowd today, great to see. Brennan Slaughter, how's it going? Does that say your man's toe? Is this a reference to Toe Man? Or is this just pure chance? Either way, hello. Frederick Mortensen, have you seen it? Have I seen what? There are many things to see on this day, and there will be many more things to see later today as well, Frederick. Carol Kutalek, hey. Saw the 3-minute VOD. No. We're good. The Real Fonald Dump joining in as a new member right at the start over here as a warden, no less. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hope you enjoy what you see on the channel. I've seen you hanging around on the stream a couple times, so I'm glad that you've been enjoying and you've decided to join up. A warm welcome, folks. I can see those flags and E's going up already. Thank you all very much. Let's see. Who else we got? We've got Alden Anderson, Vasil Mihai, Red, Ludo FR, Ludo for real, maybe. Spinookin, how's it going? Carl's G1, Lim Stella, Annika, Benoni 127. I believe with that, I've caught you all. Hopefully. Warm welcome to y'all again. All right, let's go ahead and get this party started, shall we? It's been long enough. I've been waiting eagerly for so long. It's finally time. So, we are I mean, honestly, this has been the most cursed, like, Let's Play so far. Not just in terms of, like, technical issues and stuff, but also in terms of our first session. I can't even begin to... We got super stressed out because our first character was... You know what, let's dive on in. Let's dive on in. I think we've enjoyed this image for long enough. Let's go ahead and dive on in and talk about... what our circumstances were and how we ended up where we've ended up. Don Wagner, first live stream, looking forward to it. Glad to hear it. Oh, Nasark, sorry, but I didn't mean to miss you. Hello to you as well. My apologies. The chat kept scrolling down and I kept fighting with it, trying to scroll upwards. I apologize for any names I've missed. All right, so let's right. Our first character was not a child, but it was this man, Kumud. Thakur, his title, Kumud. This man was shy and compassionate, which basically meant that he could do next to nothing. This guy could, like, any decision, anything would stress him out. Like getting a new knight, planning an assassination, anything would stress him out. And so eventually, because of that stress, he ended up having a mental breakdown. And to help with his stress levels and his mental breakdown, we decided, you know what? What's a little bit of self-flagellation? So we took that on as a lifestyle. You know, nothing wrong with a bit of whipping oneself from time to time, I guess. So he became a flagellant. Not the cool kind that you might get in Total War Warhammer, but the kind that overwhips himself, gets wounded, and eventually has those wounds fester and then dies from them. So Buddy died within 8 years of us starting, which is, I think, the shortest I've ever had somebody live. Yeah, that word's always flatulent. They sound so similar. Like, it's every time I have to hold back the giggles. But yeah, his flatulence killed him. No, so that was unfortunate. But then his son, or so we say, took over. Fortunately, we had an heir. But this heir is, you know, I mean, he's got decent martial skills. He's got decent intrigue skills. He is training his martial. He's got his martial education. This man is brave. He's zealous. And he's rowdy. That'll obviously go away when he becomes an adult. But he's also scaly. And many of you, especially in the comments of the previous episode, pointed out, like, you know, that doesn't make any sense. His dad wasn't scaly. His mother wasn't scaly. In fact, had hail. But you know who was scaly? You know who is scaly? Go ahead and take a look at our Shurveer here. I can't remember which one it was exactly. But one of these men that we recruited to help fight our battles was scaly. Now, I'm not saying 1 + 1 always equals... Okay, it does always equal 2. That's dumb. I'm not saying we can put 2 and 2 together here so plainly. You know, like, there's always... You know, it's not necessarily what happened. But it's looking very suspicious. This can't be true. I mean... Can it? Can't it? I mean, I don't know if I can't... I don't think I've ever read anything about Crusader Kings modeling recessive genes. I don't think it ever does anything where, like, behind... Yeah, 1 + 1 = 11. Of course, Natalie. How could I forget the other... or 10, I guess. You know what? 1 + 1 doesn't always equal 2. Because 1 + 1 does equal 10. If you're talking binary, or 11 if you're talking Natalie. But yeah. Yeah, so this kid might not be, you know... No, it's not 11 in binary, it's 10 in binary. Because there's no... Right? I mean, you know the old joke. Shy, compassionate, and cuckold. This guy gets better and better. Anyway, so that's an interesting thing that was pointed out to me in the comments, and I was like, oh, damn, y'all might be right there. Because, again, I've never seen recessive genes get listed or mentioned. Nobody in the relationship was scaly. But you know what? As far as the world is concerned, as far as everybody knows, Thakur Jagat of Malabhum is 100% legitimate and is 100% the child king of the Tikana of Malabhum. Classified coming in there with that super chat nice and early. Thank you very much for that support, buddy. As you know by now, as I say always, that makes such a massive difference and supports the channel, supports these live streams, keeps it all sustainable, so I appreciate that. Giant lizard folk playthrough, hell yes. I mean, you know what, we can try and retain the scaly skin through the generations. We could definitely try that. I don't know how I feel about that, but again, thank you very much for the super chat, buddy. It really does help and mean a lot. All right, so let's now our situation is a little unfortunate. Scaly skin, illegitimate. Sorry, Providence aside, our situation is a little bit of a, well, it's a situation. Our prestige right now is pitiful. It is negative 67. Which means we aren't able to do much without dropping our level of fame. Like if we were to declare a massive war, fame would drop. We're currently only established, which means if we were to let our level of fame drop, we would become, oh, I forget what the bottommost tier is called. There's something before distinguished, because this is the second level of fame. Oh, established, right, there it is. I don't want that to happen, obviously. Like, again, if I was to declare war with... We have a couple of options, because because of our faith and our region and stuff, we are able to do the subjugation war declarations, which is a great way to take over an entire tract of land relatively easily. But as you can see, it costs a fair bit of prestige, which we do not have. But I do believe I should be able to... Yeah, some of these smaller wars, though, I can still do. Oh, damn, I do have a claim on the entire... But even then, see, I need that prestige, because without that 188 prestige, I will drop my level of fame to... oh, not just... oh, damn, I'll be disgraced, sorry. That's what I thought. I was looking for the word disgraced, and I was like, really? Was it just... Wasn't just established. There's something below that. Disgraced isn't listed here, yeah. I knew I was right at first. Got to go with my gut. I do apologize. I'm a little thrown off, obviously, with our start today. So bear with me as I get back on track over here, folks. Bengal lizard. Oh man, scaly skin, striped skin. It's all the same. It's all the same. So what we definitely need to do, going from tiger to lizard sounds good. More like Bengal boa. My lord. Lizard elite vibes. This is straight out of Warhammer. I mean, I guess a little bit. The lizard men rise. Not in the South America equivalent, but in the Ind. I mean, in the Warhammer universe, there's in the Southeast Asia parallel, there are, you know, the quote unquote snake people and whatnot. So anyway, that's besides the point. So the question is what to do next. I think for a moment at least, we're just gonna have to kind of sit tight and gather some prestige. Now, again, because we're so young, and I was dreading this situation, you know, leading up to the stream, because we're so young, we actually have to wait a while before we can throw parties or go on hunts to gather that prestige. So let's go ahead and unpause, pick up the pace a little bit, start gathering that prestige, and then recover. Because once we recover, we'll be fine. I mean, against all odds, our small one county has grown. You know, we now have 2 titles instead of just the one tiny one. So far, so good. We have talked previously about replacing our liege, because again, just as a reminder, we're not top dog over here. We're not even second to top dog. We are just a count above us. There is the Shura Raj, led by Raja Lakshminarayan, who in turn has the liege Maharaja Mahipal II. That's the chain of command right now. We've talked about either pushing for independence or trying to usurp this man's title. To do that, of course, I would need to have the, what's it called? Meritocracy perk. That would allow me to fabricate a claim for his title, and then I could push for it. So that would work out. That would work out fine. Though, as many of you have maybe remembered, his alliance with my... Oh, hello. Had we taken care of that last... It's been... Yeah, he did have an alliance with our top level liege, but I suppose we did eliminate that. Man, a 2-week gap between playing is wild. Can you kill him with venom if you buy... Oh my god. I thought you were asking a serious question for a second there, Jazzy. CA released the next teaser for Warhammer 3. Oh yes, I'm aware, Gambling or Gambling, sorry. There will be... there's a lot of interesting stuff in that one, and I'm going to be talking about it. There's going to be a video that drops right after the stream today. more or less. And there's some cheeky stuff hidden in there, I think. No sack yet. There's a newer one as well. Ooh, my culture has discovered chronicle writing. Okay, good for us. Again, the thing is, I'm not even close to being the culture head, so I just kind of have to take things as they come over here in terms of culture being unlocked. Will I play him cold-blooded, Pogamax? I mean, I guess so. If you're going to be a bit of a tiger and a bit of a lizard, I suppose that's what we should do. I can imprison Nima. That's my mother, isn't that? Yeah, that is my mom. For scheming against... Hold on a second. Scheming against me. What? Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, hot damn. We have a cannibal in our midst. When did I learn this secret? I was spending some time with my previous ruler going around finding secrets to potentially do a little bit of intrigue stuff, but I don't recall where this happened. I could blackmail for a strong hook. This could come in handy down the line. Imprison her for cheating on her husband. Now, we don't know that she cheated on her husband. Also, I'm 9. Oh, Medieval 3 will happen one day, you're saying, Richard the Chef. Until then, it's Warhammer time. I'd be shocked if they never do Medieval 3. Will evolve into a tiger. Hey, yeah, you know, that makes sense. That makes sense. Return of the cannibals. Well, it's not us, it's somebody else. I don't think we can speak to somebody about becoming a cannibal. I'm not endorsed by my realm priest either, and I don't know if I've got a little bit of money. 100? Oh my god, for 7? No, I'm not going to do that. I can't even sway people as a child. You can't do nothing as a child, man. It's wild. Do we have a court physician, by the way? I have to, like, remind myself of, like, all these little things. Yes, we do. Devi Ahilia. Ahilia. She's got to be a good... with a name like that, you got to be a good court physician, aren't you? What caste are you? I mean, I got to be Kshatriya, right, if I'm a king. Love from India. Well, love right back to India, buddy. This used to be a 100% Total War Warhammer channel. It did not actually ease. It was never a 100% Total War Warhammer channel. See, it started with a Stellaris video, and then a Stellaris Let's Play, and then it became a Total War Warhammer channel. Man, those Stellaris videos, it's so funny to think about. Every once in a while I look back at those Stellaris videos, and the audio quality, holy crap. I can't believe people watch those videos, but I'm grateful that people did. I am grateful that people did. Budding attraction. Oh, time to find out who we find attractive. I've been told that it is natural to feel a pull towards certain people, that in time I will want to know them intimately. I've been trying to figure out what it all means, but the only progress I've made is realizing that it is only fun to explore this mystery when there are other boys around. Oh, okay, I was like, if we're asexual on top of everything else, then that's going to be a problem. Actually, it's proven to not be a problem, but we are homosexual, fair enough. As we've learned in the past, though, that does not prevent us from actually having children, though it can prevent us from like doing seduction and romance schemes and stuff like that. But all right, we found out that we're homosexual. Oh, hold on. Do I have a guardian? I do believe my mother is my guardian, who I can imprison for scheming against me, but I can't see that scheming anywhere. That's what being a great general is about, ease. That's the quote. I got a lot of crap for that quote, by the way. I think I mentioned it in the Discord, the kind of private messages I would receive about that quote sometimes. Pulling out the old quotes that are still on the merch. Yeah. Time to get a male concubine? No, I don't think we can do concubines, unfortunately. Not with our faith and stuff. The puppy. Oh, yes! 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 Oh, man, we had a rough start, but it's all getting better now. It's all getting better now. I'm out walking with Nima when I hear it. It is a tiny sound, frail and scared. I look all over, under every stone, around every corner, behind every bush, and finally I find it. A small puppy, all alone, sits between two stones. It's my puppy now. There's not a chance I'm not going to take the pet dog. If our last guy had a pet dog, then he wouldn't be so stressed out. Puppy o'clock. Pup's gonna die just like in Battle Brothers. No, don't jinx the dog like that, man. I've never lost a dog. Don't make it start happening now. We gotta come up with a name though. Amiable. That's a... As I pet the dog on the head, she happily wags her tail. What name would suit her? Something historical? Something alluding to her grave fur? It is an important decision, and as the dog rolls over to let me pet her stomach, I find myself distracted for a while. But wait, I know. I will name her. Folks, I need name suggestions. I need name suggestions, and if you're going to give me a name suggestion that is a language I don't know fluently, then you're going to have to give me an explanation as well, like moti. What does moti mean? Because I know morti means, like, doesn't that mean fat? Isn't that the feminine form of fat? Name it Monchug. Oh God. You know, no. Unki remains unique in that way, I think, Homer. Lizard King, Godzilla, Rex, Tandoori, Cut. Sheru is a popular name for dogs in India. It means tiger. Oh, does it? Sheru? You know, I might actually go with that. What do y'all think, chat? What do y'all think? Monchug is quite a dog name, to be frank. Shakti. Huh? Shakti also means strength, if I'm not mistaken. Lord Mazda Mundi. We should have a pet lizard. Nosewise is a cute name. I see a couple calls for Sheru. We could do that. Gary. So wait, Sheru means tiger, but it's got to be like a cute name, right? It's like, is that like the it's not like the actual word for tiger, but all right, let's go with that. Mowgli, name him Gulab Jamun. They make me hungry now. You know what? We voting? Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. Why not? Why not? Let's get a little vote going. I could use a drink of water as well. A lot of goddamn stress right in the morning. Need less stress in my life, man. It's February. It's a new month, and that's how we kick it off. By the way, I hope you all had a good January. I certainly did. My apologies. I mean, how many other... We got... Yeah, I think we'll go with Sheru. I mean, I'm not gonna name him after food. I think we'll just go with Sheru. I see a lot of calls for it. Roshgulla. Oh my God. You kidding me? Yeah, we'll go with Sheru. We'll go with Sheru. I feel like normally when I'm like uncertain or unsure, or I'm like super torn, I throw a vote out. But this time it's like that one lines up so nicely with everything. Yeah, let's go for it. But wait, I know. I will name her Sheru. What a great name. Beautiful. Jalebi. Oh my! You just listing out all like the Indian like sweet dishes and stuff now, aren't you, Homer? All right, basmati. You're just trying to make me hungry over here. As a man who doesn't do breakfast or lunch typically, which is a terrible habit. Don't make that a habit. Y'all are making me very hungry in the morning over here. All right, we just gotta like let time go by until we become adults. 6 more years. Watch it die by the end of the year. Why would you say such a thing, Sean? Why would you say such a thing? Folks, I want to mention as well, if you've been enjoying this show and if you've been enjoying the live streaming on the channel, please don't hesitate to let me know by leaving a like on this stream. Whether you're watching it live or you're watching it as a VOD, it really does help me make decisions with regards to what to do. We've got over 100 viewers right now, but less than 50 likes. So that tells me that y'all are watching, but you aren't having a good time. If you are having a good time, hit that like button. Or, you know, again, like I said, if you're watching the VOD as well, leave a like, leave a comment. I do read the comments as well. That's what led me to think about the parentage of our character. I do read all the comments. So yeah, keep them coming, folks. Looks like Gupta over here increased his martial skills a little bit. These guys are all old as well. This guy's martial sucks, man. Jesus. At least his prowess is good. I'm really actually quite concerned about what's to come. I'm really concerned about what's to come because I've never been in this position. I have started as a child. In fact, our previous Let's Play, we started as a child. I have, you know, grown to adulthood and then, or, you know, lived a full life and then taken over as like an older child. But this is young. I mean, we did do the Baby King with our Maghrebi madness, so I suppose there was that. We'll be fine. Jazzy B, when Sheru, no, no, I'm not even gonna read that out loud. Watch it get murdered. I don't know if the dog can get murdered. I do know it can get lost, though. It can run away and get lost. Playtime. I was playing with some other children when Narayanapal tried to push me over. Who are you, buddy? My cousin. And a known gambler. Kid's 9 years old. I did take over France as a kid. That is true, classified. Alright, I'll show you what happens when someone pushes me. I gain wrathful. Why are you pushing me? I just want to play with you. I become forgiving, and we become friends. Okay. Oh, wait, I just thought of a different game. I become fickle. Okay, I'm not going to be fickle. I kind of like, again, if we're, you know, if we're brave and zealous and rowdy, I feel like wrath goes naturally with all of that, honestly. Reduces our diplomacy and our intrigue a touch, but it makes our martial that much better. Oh, but being wrathful is sinful to Shevites, which means that our piety will drop significantly. The other option is to be friendly. Now, forgiving gives us more diplomacy, drops our intrigue significantly, gives us more learning as well. Improves prisoner opinion, that's interesting. Honestly, I think rage is the way to go. He's a fighty lad, exactly, yeah. I see your suggestion there, Maxime. Make yourself a friend. But this, he started it. He pushed me. I'm gonna push him back. Sinful, but in character. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, look at all this fiery redness, right? I don't think we'll temper it with a little bit of blue. I think we'll just double down on it and become wrathful as well. Yeah. That piety hurt, though, is, oof. We'll still be gaining piety very, very slowly. We'll just have to go on a lot of pilgrimages and stuff. Thankfully, there are options as a Hindu. There are quite a few holy sites to go on pilgrimages to and stuff. So we'll have that to balance things out. Punch him in the face and take his gambling winnings. Yeah, what game were we playing? Were we playing craps or what? Like, all right, I'll show you what happens to someone who pushes me. Gain the trait wrathful. Excellent. Look at all this red. It looks nice on me. I like it. Sprouting interest. Ooh. A merchant has sent me samples of seeds. Plants he claims are good for health and mind. I must admit, I have little experience in nurturing plants, but how hard could it be? Oh no, it can be very hard. I will use these to start a private garden, which makes me 14% chance of making me an herbalist. Interesting. If it fails, but I learn, I become a seeker of knowledge for 10 years. Or the seeds refuse to grow, so nothing happens. Or I could sell them for some money. Money's not really tight. I could start a private garden. Just imagine, like, the angriest kid you ever knew, also, like, growing a garden. Make him your prisoner, the owl. I wish. I don't think I can. Oh, I should have pinned him so I could follow his life for later. I think we can get a garden going. One sec, folks. I need a drink of water here. Losing my voice. My apologies. Grow them weed. Get some of that bong going. Please don't demonetize me, YouTube. I will use these to start a private garden. Everybody needs an outlet. I thought my outlet was punching kids in the face. What am I growing? Who knows? What grows in this climate? It's just like a bunch of wheat. Excuse me. Oh, I'm an herbalist as well. Like I got herbalist proper. It wasn't just the 10-year bonus to my learning. It's a proper full-fledged +2 to intrigue and learning. That's pretty good. And also disease resistance, health boost. Nice. You know what? Guess I'm growing medicinal substances. What substances? I don't know, but they're medicinal. That's all I can tell you. Let's pick up the pace a bit more even. It's so weird watching the world pass me by as a child, not able to do anything, not able to engage. There need to be more childhood... Actually, there are quite a few childhood events. I just wish there were more, I guess. Why is there another scaly kid? Hang on a second. Oh no. This guy's almost definitely my dad, dude. This guy has one child, and that child has a scaly... is scaly. He's definitely our dad. Like, 100%, right? Like, 100% without a shadow of a doubt. What are the chances? What are the chances? I'm out walking Sheru, and suddenly I see my courtier Jira approach with a beautiful black dog. Before either of us can react, Sheru and the other dog take off. I'm not sure they'll be fine. I hope they'll be fine, yeah. What? Oh no. Why don't you know who your dad is? Well, so Sunflower, what happened was, last session, the person who's supposed to be my father and his wife had me, their child, but neither of them have this scaly skin trait that I have. However, this girl's father was a knight that we hired last session, and he's the only person in our entire court who has scaly skin. And so he's got to be the father. It's like an episode of Maury or whatever, however you pronounce it. Never been able to pronounce that right. So he's got to be my dad, almost certainly without a shadow of a doubt. That's why there's a questionable parentage. Marry your sister. Oh, that's actually a good point. Not about marrying my sister, but like if I try to marry her down the line, will the game warn me about potential inbreeding? Does the game know? Will it warn me, / will it, without warning me, give me the end results? I'm actually curious now. Not saying I'm guaranteed to marry her. Depends on how her stats end up, but she is Hale, so, you know, that's good. And I believe Scaly gives us opinion of Scaly characters +10, so we'd actually get along. That's something that's an interesting thing to think about. We've got her pinned, Jira Chaudhary. We got her pinned. We'll see what we can do there. All right, cool. I'm sure the dogs will be fine, hopefully. Oh, God. My courtier Jira and I find the 2 dogs after a while in the middle of a vicious fight. Ooh. Call your mutt off. When I finally get Sheru to back off, Jira leaves without as much as a backwards glance. Oh, I don't know about us getting married. Hatred for quite some time. About 10 years, a bit more than 10 years. Are you alright, Sheru? Man, I've never seen this event. Scales plus scales equal no scales. They cancel each other out. Interlocking scales cancel each other out. Yeah, Shurdeep, that is more or less exactly what happened. I mean, it's almost without a shadow of a doubt. The only doubt is that we don't have like a label, you know, like a word that says child of adultery or what have you. This may as well be the label, though. I think that's absolutely goddamn hilarious. I think it's hilarious that happens for our second character right at the beginning. Dogfight and 10 years resentment. I mean, man, I would be if your dog picked a fight with my dog, I don't know. 10 years is a long time. 10 years is a long time. I wonder if there's a dragon trait if you get scales added to... Yeah, we just start breathing fire. We've got a war going on. Maharaja... What is this? A war between who and who? Just our... Oh, that is our liege going to war against these guys. For this guy's claims on Munda, which is this territory over here. Okay, so our liege is trying to push his claims on this little county over here. That's fine. If I'm lucky, he'll give it to me, but I doubt I'm so fortunate. I eventually want to go to war with Bihar over here, though, to subjugate them all. Well, eventually I want to take over this man's title, our liege's title. It's so wild, too, because we have quite a few options for wars where we would have been... Well, we had quite a few options where we would have been stronger than our enemies, but no such options exist anymore, it seems like, because these guys... Yeah. Everyone's had a chance to recover and everything. That's really unfortunate. Also, as far as alliances are concerned, like... I guess I have my brother, so to speak. He's already betrothed. As a result of which we have the alliance over here within Cherry. My mom. Can I marry my mother off? No, you're already married. To who? This guy, who's unlanded. Oh, I guess we did that for the chance of having strong children. That's why. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we can't make any alliances. It's a tough spot to be in, is what I'm getting at. It's a tough spot to be in. Classified, yeah, what could go wrong? Reminds me of, makes me think of the Salahuddin quote from Kingdom of Heaven. Nothing. Everything. Seljuk Shah, how's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it. Was waiting for this episode for 2 weeks from Kolkata, Bengal. Yeah, I do apologize about last week. Last week was a hot mess, but we're back now. Looks like we're up and running, and things are going... I mean, saying things are going smoothly is a bit of a lie. As soon as we hit 16, hopefully things will smooth out. I do need to figure out my next move, though. Some of us, these guys are... I'm collecting wealth so that I can recruit some mercenaries, because I will need some mercenaries to make some initial moves over here. Oh my god. This is a problematic war to get into. We can't even start scheming until we are adults, so hopefully that will... hopefully we can use that scheming to eliminate some of these alliances. We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to. Down here, or maybe even up over here. These guys don't have any allies. They're 1,200 strong. What I can hope for is this war ends as we come of age. And then we are able to recruit some mercenaries, and between our 800 strong and however many mercenaries we can get, hopefully we can take over the kingdom of Bihar. And that would then give us a baseline kind of strength, I think. That would give us a baseline of strength. In battle, we can get prestige as well. That's true. I could... well, I'm not old enough to fight. I'm only 13. So I guess if we win fights, though, our armies gain prestige for us, right? Suppose I could do that if I were to raise everybody. Not a lot of soldiers. But it doesn't hurt. We're still making money, I think. Once the men-at-arms get raised, not so much. But maybe not a bad idea. Maybe not a bad idea. You headed out, Thiel? Trying to make sure I've got the right person leaving right now. If it is you, Thiel, looks like it is you. If you are headed out, then thanks for dropping by. Hope you had a good time. And do have yourself a wonderful evening. I suppose it's late where you are. So thanks for coming through. And yeah, have a good night's sleep. The VOD will be up right after the stream is done, so you will be able to catch up on all the wild shenanigans whenever you so desire. Where is there an actual holding over here? Up over here, up over there. All right, cool. Let's make our way up there then. Let's do it. Hopefully this will help a little bit. It's not costing us too much. Ooh, our doggos at the council meeting. Send like 100 soldiers. Yeah, I'll go with everybody. It's fine. It's not that expensive or anything. It'll be a couple of gold pieces at most, I guess, is the generic economy. As me and my counselors are gathering for a meeting, my dog Sheru approaches me with begging eyes and a drooping tail. She does not like to be left alone, but this is an important meeting. She'll join me. Of course she'll join me. Every counselor loses 5 opinion of me. And you slam the door shut in front of the dog's begging eyes. Listen, we might be cold-blooded, but we're not monsters. She will join me. We're gonna get murdered. A regent system should definitely be in the game. Crusader Kings 2 had a regent system, didn't it? Crusader Kings 2 had a lot of limitations when you were a child, though, if I recall correctly. And I know I'm mixing up, because Europa Universalis 4 also has a lot of limitations if you're a child when you take control. And I'm trying to remember how it all plays out, but it's been a while since I played CK2, and I guess it's been even longer since I played EU4. Error with your chat, Natalie? Oh, no. We all good? I've got all green on my end over here. Chat should not be dead. If chat's dead for you, hit refresh, because everything should be all clear over here, folks. Andre says, thank you for teaching me how to play this game. Well, I'm glad I could be a part of that. I'm glad I've helped people get into the game because honestly, it's one of my favorite games, and I like when people are able to enjoy the things that I enjoy. So I'm glad I was able to help. Think we're okay now? Okay, cool. Yeah. We should be all clear. Should be all clear. All right. I am sorry, Thakur Jagat, says my Upadhyaya, Rudraman. I have to disagree with what you just... Grrr. Sheru gives a guttural growl, and Rudraman jerks back, looking from the dog to me and back. On second thought, I think it is a great idea. Yeah, such a good girl, Sheru. Gain some prestige. You know what? I needed that. That's actually... Wow. That's great. That's great. That's great. I needed that. Oh, come on, get in there. Get in there before these guys finish the siege. Not that it'll help. This war is over before it even begins, really. That's quite helpful, though. I'm glad we got that, glad we got that little prestige there. Who chose the dog's name? We had quite a few suggestions. Sheru evidently means, I guess it's like a pet name for tiger. And so it lines up quite nicely. Try and get up over here. I don't think those are... I don't think that would work in our favor. Not much we can do in this war. This war is already over. This war is already over. Faust, hope all is well with you. Any tips for defending against a crusade? Emo Crusade sucks. Any tips for defending against crusades? I would say... Well, first of all, I am well, thank you. And likewise to you as well. Defending against crusades, I mean, patience is a big part of it. It's like any giant war. Wait for reinforcements. Regroup with your AI buddies. I haven't faced a crusade with the new follow settings, like where you can tell an army to follow another army. So I don't know if that actually works in your favor, but I find at least being At least being patient and methodical can be helpful. My tip is be Catholic, says Jazzy B. Greetings, my liege. I've been hosting your Chancellor, Kotega, for several weeks, and he has helped me truly see the splendor of the realm under your rule. I'm nothing less than honored to serve you as your vassal. As my vassal. It's reading words backwards now. I'm blessed to have such grateful servants. Well, that's actually quite good. Some positive vibes. That's nice to see. Bengal dragon. Yeah, more or less. Islamic Crusade was terrible when I was trying to unite India. Oh, you mean the Jihad. Or the Great Holy War, I believe, is the generic term the game uses. Staying close to main army so you don't get smashed by a 30... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you just have to, like, just accept that sometimes you're not the big dog, right? Sometimes you are not the big dog, and you got to work with people to come out on top. All right, once the siege is done, we'll try and go ahead and eliminate that army. I don't know if they'll be able to gather their strength by the time we get there. But if not, we should be able to cut them down. Maybe. We outnumber them just barely. Do we have a better commander available? Nope, this is our best. Oh, we should be okay here. This should be good. Hopefully. Come on now. Don't get away from me. Oh, I don't want him to have a defender advantage in the forest. We're not going to chase him in there. But if I get him over here... Come on now. Yeah, there we go. Give me this win. Great, of course. Of course we suffer wounds. I love the new UI. Another one of our Shurveer has been wounded. Another one. Man, really? 3 of them? Are you kidding me? Okay, we killed the king. Oh, wait, hold on a second. We'll have to take a look at the battle report afterwards. It's expired. Hook expired, or is he dead? No, Hook expired. Okay, fair enough. Alright, well, good victory there. I'm glad we got into a fight. Gained a little bit of prestige, 37 prestige. Let's take a look at the details, though, because what happened there? Yeah, we killed a king. The king of where? Oh, man. The king of, Matana David. Did this even exist before? Oh, I see. He was like a quote-unquote, like a petty king, I suppose? Oh, sorry. He wasn't a king. He was a duke. My apologies. Just adapting to, like, the titles and stuff. My apologies. So he was a duke. So we killed a duke. There we go. All right, cool. Not bad, not bad. Wounded two of their knights as well. Quite a few of ours took wounds as well, though. That's quite unfortunate. This guy became one-eyed and wounded. Hopefully our physician will do a good job of healing these guys up, because they have decent... Well, this guy not so much, but it's decent prowess. 12 isn't terrible. 12 isn't terrible. Look at this guy, though. 17 prowess, 30 kills. Beautiful. Love to see it. Love to see it. Alright, let's go ahead and disband this army. I don't think we need them to stay standing. We have a couple of folks we can chase for a bit more prestige, I suppose. If we shut down the rebels down over here, maybe that'll get us some prestige. A couple of the Shurveer actually had 0 prowess. Oh, did they? I didn't even notice that. I guess they're desperate, eh? Guess they're desperate. How's my father still alive? I think so. I don't think he died there. I did see his name come up, though. I think he's wounded, but I think he's still alive. What was his name? This guy, right? Yeah, he's good. He's not even wounded, actually. He's good. Mahendra Singh Chaudhary. Alright, cool. I'm out riding, my dog Sheru beside me, when she suddenly runs off into the plains. My retinue assures me she will come back, but what if she doesn't? We're not going to be patient here. To hell with that. Heal, Sheru! I said heal! Wait for me! Let's go. I'm not going to just let this dog go off. Not a chance. Oh, that rebellion's been shut down. I find Sheru after a few minutes of searching, happily wagging her tail and pretending like nothing is wrong. She is clutching something in her mouth, and as she gently places it before me, I see it's a couple of golden coins. Well, thank you. I'm just a little bit richer. Just a little bit richer. Yeah, there's nothing else for us to fight over here. Let's go ahead and disband this army. Start making money again. Again, we're close to rich enough to have some good mercenaries. Should give your father a title. Well, I need to wait until he does something particularly epic in battle or something, because, you know, we don't actually know that he's our father. Like, in character, we don't know he's our father. But it would make for a pretty bit of poetic storytelling if unbeknownst to us, we give him title just because he does well. You know what I mean? That was the first Doggo event last playthrough too. Yeah, I feel like that's one of the... We need a Doggo DLC. We need a DLC that gives more dog events. And I'm sure we can all agree to that, right? Like, we need a DLC that's just all about pet events. Add more pets, add more pet events. She's not a thief. She's a finder of wealth. I don't know. Couldn't think of a better term for it. That wasn't really a term for it either. Shivendra Narayan is fiddling nervously with his sleeve as I open the door to my chambers. What is he doing here at this hour? My deepest apologies, but I must speak with you in private. I've discovered something very interesting. Shivendra Narayan has uncovered a secret of Dhamapatni Amarpali, sorry. He's willing to share it with me if I let him off the hook. Oh, okay. Let's see. What is my hook on this guy? He's a knight of mine. I mean, the hook on him was just as a part of, I think, recruiting him, if I recall correctly. So it's not like we need... Having a hook on my steward might be more helpful than having a hook on my knight. Tell me or else. That's the other option. You know what? Alright, folks. How... This is a pretty big determining moment. What kind of a person are we? Do we want to accept his... I don't know if we... It's not really a blackmail. It's a favor for a favor, right? He's trying to pull a favor. He's trying to imply that I've called a favor here. But we are wrathful. Exactly, Carl. That's exactly what I was thinking. We are wrathful. And a wrathful person I don't think would take kindly to this. He's just a general. Yeah, how dare he, like, take this attitude with me, right? I don't think he should be making demands of me. Now, the unfortunate thing is, if I do wound him, we will lose one of our very capable warriors. So hopefully that 33% chance, hopefully our dice rolls on the correct side of that. Yeah. You think you can make demands? Tell me. Or else. God damn it, of course we wound him. Oh, but he healed right away. Okay, good. Really, that's the secret? She's a non-believer? That's all you got for me? That's useless. That's nothing. Get out of here. I'm glad I didn't let him off the hook for it. Young, wrathful, rowdy, get the tiny whips. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. He's just a general. The hook is really not all that important, so... Oh, I see what you were saying. But I was balancing between that conversation and the conversation of, like, I'm wrathful. How dare he come to me and make these propositions. Nonetheless, he was wounded, and our court physician took care of him rather quickly, it seems. I keep wanting to say nurse. Keep wanting to say nurse. Magic. It's the medicinal herbs that were growing in our backyard. That's where the healing came from. This war is almost done. These guys will hopefully be devastated after it. Looks like they're devastated right now. I will be just short of the prestige needed to declare the war, because I believe if I wanted to declare this war for my own claims, I need 169. 169 prestige. We're not that far away, but it'll take some time. I need like a proper party or something. Is my betrothed lusty or fertile? That's a good question. She is neither of these things. She is diligent, though, so hopefully she will do her duty, as it were. My liege won their war with Maharaja Surpal. Great. So our lands have expanded. Not our, but like our liege's lands have expanded a bit. Hopefully our contribution there... Nope. Looks like a no. Yeah, I forgot the name of this holding. I mean, what this means, though, is that I should be able to declare a war against this guy. If I get a claim on this territory, I should be able to declare war on this guy and nobody will intervene. So let's go ahead and work towards that right away. Let's go ahead and get you fabricating a claim over here, because this will be an easy conquest for us, rather than having to get mercenaries to take on one of the bigger kingdoms over here. This will at least give us an easy conquest. Yeah, that first hunt we will do for sure for that prestige bump. For sure. It's a tough position to be in, because we need prestige. We also need money. We need money to do those events that get us prestige. We need money to hire mercenaries to win wars. We're in a tight spot. It's an interesting start. It's an interesting start. Damn right, Alden. Medicinal herbs. Lusty wives in this game cheat like 99% of the time. You have no way of knowing if your heir is legit. I mean, I might need a lusty wife, though. I really hope that we are able to secure our lineage. Now, our heir right now is our brother, but I like having a top to bottom lineage as much as possible. So hopefully we can retain that. This isn't so bad. This claim will be fabricated well before we have enough prestige to declare the war, so it's all going to work out fine. If he's homosexual, maybe he wouldn't care about his wife's escapades, though. Yeah, well, so even if your wife cheats on you and you find out, you can pretend, you can just accept the child as your own. Depends on how many people know. Depends on how many people know. Because if people know that they're not of the correct lineage, that can cause issues. But I believe you can accept. I'm trying to remember properly because it's different. Because like depending on your faith and stuff, you can legitimize bastards and stuff as well. There's a lot of, depending on who you are and how you play, there are different options for illegitimate children. We've lost one of our allies. How were we allied? Were you married to my mother? No, who were you married to that built our alliance? Who were you married to that built our alliance? I'm not 100% sure. Whoa. I've come of age. Finally. Finally. With the help of Nima, I have completed my studies of warfare. Even if the highest aspects of the subject eludes me, I lived up to everyone's expectations and learned more than most. As I take my first steps into adulthood, I find myself reminiscing about some of the people who have made an impact on the man I have become. The friendship I shared with Detson meant a lot to me when we were both young, and to still have him by my side means a lot. Oh, forgot we had a friend. Well, that's cute. Dude's still just 11. Thakur Jagat, you're a man now. Wonderful. I am skilled tactician. That's +6 to my martial. Very nice. Nima is no longer my guardian. I'm no longer rowdy, of course. I mean, that's what the game claims. God knows we're definitely still rowdy. Excellent. You know, that's not bad. Time to feast, hunt, and torture prisoners. Not necessarily in that order either. Alright, good stuff. Oh my god, those emotes. Arif and Nisar, goddamn. Alright, so let's go ahead and, yeah, let's start participating in some of these events. I do have to, of course, pick out a lifestyle focus. Now, starting off... Okay, so because of our education focus, we get the bonus with Martial. Do I want to start off with that, or do we want to start off with meritocracy, right? Go down the stewardship focus, get that meritocracy, so that we're able to overthrow our liege over here. Do we overpower him? We do actually overpower him. He has quite a few allies, though. Now, it's been suggested that his the top-level liege will not join in. That's been suggested in the past. And be that as it may, he does have other alliances as well, though. Golden obligations is also good, yeah. In before your liege asks you to become a steward or a marshal. I'm likely to become a marshal with this. The one concern about having high martial and high prowess, which I don't really have high prowess, but the one concern with that is that you can be thrown into armies and stuff like that, right? Yeah, meritocracy and then switch to martial is what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is we go meritocracy. Oh god, toe the line. The word toe just triggers me now. Those of you that watch Scissor Rain will know exactly why. See what so the thing is, when you pick a focus, it stays with you for a while at least, right? So it's not that we can do meritocracy and then the moment we get it, we can switch to martial. We have to stay committed to it for some time. I forget exactly how long, but for a fair bit of time. So what all can we do here? I mean, I wouldn't mind getting meritocracy. Golden obligations is good as well to get money off of hooks. Gear Geld is also not a bad idea. A lot of money related stuff, which is probably a good way to go. Fearful troops. He would definitely martial for sure. 5 years, is it? Yeah, 5 years. Definitely martial is our long-term thing. Stewardship would be a temporary thing. The way I see it is meritocracy is why he would go through stewardship, because he wants to be a tiger, like a full-grown adult tiger, not just a cub, right? He doesn't want to serve under some other lord. And so meritocracy allows him to do that, allows him to take charge and be the one in control. Wickles coming in tow. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. And we can also increase our income. I don't know about increasing our stewardship. Like I don't know if that's as important as improving our income, right? To get the mercenaries and stuff we need. Yeah, I feel like that's the way to go. I feel that's the way to go. And then after that, we go into martial, probably gallant, get our Prowess skyrocketing. This helps with prestige as well. God damn, these choices are always so many choices to make. But no, let's start here. Let's start with the wealth focus. Make that money. Get those mercenaries. It's a different way of approaching war, right? But it is war nonetheless. Monthly income. Yeah, let's go with that. Meritocracy ASAP. We usurp our liege. We'll have to fabricate a claim first, then we usurp our liege, and then we see where life takes us after that. Beyond the lifestyle focus, we should also get married over here. Oh, I see. This is where our alliance would come from. Would this still create an alliance? It would still create an alliance. Okay, excellent. I would actually gain prestige from this marriage, so that's excellent as well. Wow, wow. Things are really working out over here. Oh, fantastic. Things are working out over here. We don't like each other. That's unfortunate. She also doesn't have any, particularly fancy traits or anything, so the only thing we might pass down is our scaly skin, which, I mean, it is what it is. But I say we go through with this. That is a strong alliance. It's not a bad idea. Dragons like gold. This is in character. Oh, God. You can always go up in rank by expanding your domain. That's also true. Yeah, that is also true. For sure. Best thing about CK3 videos, no train semaphores. Yeah, let's get this marriage going. Not matrilineal. Everything's good. Everything's good. Yes, yes, yes. Cool, let's do it. Look at that. A nice big boost to our prestige as well. I'll gladly accept your marriage proposal. You'll be joined with my half-sister, Tamsimma, in holy matrimony. May Tagera Ningwapfuma grant you long life and many children. I need to look this up. I'm curious. There's something, obviously, here that I do not know. Prabhu. Oh, this is interesting, actually. This is interesting because I'm pretty sure Prabhu is also a title in India. I could be wrong, but the name Prabhu Deva comes to mind. And I guess Nepal and India, I mean, the whole subcontinent has a lot of cultural traits. This is interesting to me. Anyway, excellent. Can you have multiple wives? No, not as a Hindu Shaivite. You cannot have multiple wives, no. She lost the hat. Oh, indeed she did. Oh, no. Can we... Oh, yeah, she can get a hat back. A lot of options here. Yo. Maybe? I like what she's... I kind of like this, shawl type thing, whatever you would call this. A little transparent. It's got a look to it. Now, hang on. The important questions, though. Hold on a second. Oh, man. I can't have a cape yet? All right, fair enough. I think it's because of our title. Prabhu equals God. Ah, gotcha. Oh, Nisarg, you're headed off? Well, thanks for dropping by, buddy. I hope you had a good time. Hope you're able to catch the rest of the stream as the VOD. Again, it'll go up right after the stream is done. But yeah, thanks for dropping by, man. Have yourself a wonderful rest of the day, rest of the evening, night, whatever it might be. And I'll catch you next time. Okay, so just want to make sure, yeah, we got the alliance, we got the prestige. We could actually go into a big war rather than this small war over here. If we actually wanted to. My claims here. No. Is that really all I have? You're kidding me. Alright, okay. What about the subjugation war? 900 prestige. Damn it. What happened to my claim being much larger than that? What about down over here? Yeah, subjugation is going to be 900 prestige. So we're a bit away from that. Well, let's see if any of these like parties and stuff help with... Well, let's call a hunt first. If it helps with prestige enough, then we might be able to do a bigger war rather than just a small one for Mundo over here. Costs 33 gold. That's not that bad at all. I'll lose stress. I may get opportunities to increase prestige. That's exactly what we need. Sound the horn. Let's get going here. Pilgrimages for piety. Though I guess it could also give us prestige, right? Could also give us prestige. But I think it's primarily for piety. Should have married your half-sister. Yeah, it was tempting. But this alliance is a good one for us. 1100 strong. This is a good alliance for us. It's probably not a bad idea. With my marriage to Takarani Tamsimma, the realm expects us to throw a suitably extravagant wedding celebration. It is well within my right to collect a royal aid duty as part of this, but some may consider it tasteless to levy an extra tax during a time of jubilation. I will let my subjects enjoy the festivities without worry or care. Of course. Gives us even more prestige. Ooh. Here it is, the council invitation. To my vassal. As an influential talker, it is only fair that you have a voice in my council. In recognition of this fact, I hereby offer you the position of Chancellor of Shura. Chancellor? Chancellor? You see my martial skill, buddy? But fine. I accept. I accept. Prestige all the way. Cloaks are for superheroes. Capes are for superheroes. Cloaks are for rulers. Did I say cape? I meant cloak. Yeah, it's weird. I've had that achievement forever, but it always pops them up. I guess there's something up with the triggers. Like I've obviously married as a ruler before, so it's weird. But let's hope this hunt closes the gap to the 900 prestige, and then maybe we can actually take the Kingdom of Bihar over here. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. It's a new series. We somehow, someway need to get ponchos. You're damn right. All right. You would think it is a creature from myth, perhaps a god disguised in animal form. It was the largest boar I have ever seen. Even after the beast was wounded, the chase lasted half a day. It is still an imposing sight, lying dead before me. Its head will look beautiful in my great hall. Wow. That was a mispronunciation. All right, a slow gain of prestige. That's good for 10 years. I will take it. Yeah, of course I get a council position for my lowest stat, right? Let me check something over here. Ooh, another commander promoted. My marshal, Jyotirishwar, I think, has been showing off a promising new recruit. He may not be of as noble stock as you, my liege, but on my name I swear that Vijay is someone you would want on your side. Is he? Oh, he is. This guy's not bad, actually. Very well. He shall serve me. He shall serve me. Now, my liege... Okay, let me just take a look at this real quickly. So because I'm his chancellor, I get extra prestige per month. Other vassals like me more. Lifestyle... Oh, hey, hello. Interesting. Diplomacy, lifestyle experience specifically, but we're not focused on that. His marshal is at 14. I'm at 20. Dude, come on, man. I'm a better marshal than him. I'm a better... What? How dare you? Start claimant faction. Hang on a second. Yeah, okay, I don't have a claim. It's a claimant faction for somebody else's claims. Can I... I guess only if I have a hook on him can I ask him for a specific role. I'd make a much better marshal, man. Much better marshal. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the plains behind as the servants prepare the boar and other game for the journey back. In spite of our difficulties along the way, the hunt went very well. We return home reinvigorated. Excellent. Good morning, BM. How's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful start to your week. Give me a quick second over here, folks. Just have to check something really quickly. All right, sorry. Got a potential issue, but we're all clear. We're all good. AI in troll mode, isn't it always? We are wrathful. Best take care. Yeah, we are definitely wrathful. We're definitely gonna. We've been acting on that already. Actually, we had a couple people coming in with some attitude problems that we had to adjust with our fists. We actually ended up wounding somebody because they were, trying to barter hooks with us. Sheru, feet and paw. It has become a habit to walk Sheru daily, and I'm not sure which of us enjoys the fresh air and sun the most. Sheru bounds ahead and looks back at me and barks, as if to say, catch up! And on we walk. Walking dog gives us that health boost, right? That'll be good. Let's go ahead and host a feast as well. This should potentially... So this could help our prestige, or it could hurt our prestige if things go wrong. Part of me is tempted. See, we'd have to wait 15 months, just over a year, to just naturally gain enough prestige for a major war. Part of me is tempted to do that, and that way we save the money that'll allow us to recruit mercenaries, and we'll also avoid the risk of losing prestige. Besides, who would we host in this feast? Like 4 people and a dog, literally? I don't know. What do y'all think? I think a little bit of patience is patience is a virtue, as they say, right? Eat that boar you just killed. I assume we oh, I see, by throwing a feast. You know what? Sure, let's do it. Let's host a feast. What's the worst that could happen? We should celebrate my coming of age. We should celebrate feast after the war. Hold off. Of course, I see it after I click the buttons. It's all good. We'll be fine. How bad could it be? We'll make that money back in no time. Ish. The guests are gathered in the great hall, lords and ladies from near and far reaches of the realm. The mood is bright and spirits are high as the feast begins. Welcome, friends. Who has attended? Basically everybody. My own wife didn't come? Dude, come on now. After having spoken over dinner for a while, Nima leans over to tell me that she finds it impressive how knowledgeable I am about so many different things. She recognizes true intellect, I see. Nice, there's that prestige I needed. Beautiful. Oh, hang on a second. Is my wife... Oh, damn, she's in charge up over here. Yeah, my wife is now a ruler. Yo, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. How did this man die? So oh, died under mysterious circumstances. Hang on a second. So my wife's brother died under mysterious circumstances, making my wife the ruler of the petty kingdom of Limbawan. She is a duchess, I suppose, a Mahila. Someone please tell me. Mahila. Anyway, she is a woman of many hats. See, Natalie, this is what I don't understand. YouTube blocked that message. What is so offensive about calling my wife a woman of many hats? I don't get it, but YouTube blocked you. So dumb. Anyway, that's why. Okay, that's great. She's only 19. Hopefully she's not going to have any trouble with her court. Well, what's great is that when we have a child together, which I should definitely work on, seduce, 0% chance of success. I am not attracted to women is a -25. We don't get along is a -15. Man. All right, let's send her a gift maybe. Oof, that's expensive. How about we sway her first? Sure, let's try to sway her first. Get her to like us, then we seduce her. When we have a child, this will make it. I think this makes it harder to have a child, though. But when and if we have a child, they will have not just our realm, but when she eventually passes away, they'll have her realm as well because of inheritance. Exactly, Faust. Exactly, because she does not have any pre-existing children. Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. And my father, so to speak, seems to have improved his prowess a bit further as well. Man, off to a wonderful start. All right, so once this feast is done, we can actually declare a pretty big war. Who are you allied to? These guys over here. Interesting. 2,000 strong. We're under 1,000 strong. If I were to declare this war to subjugate you, why can I not declare it? I need to be exalted among men. Very well. Very well. There are claims I can push, I imagine. It's okay. Even if we have to do small wars en route, that's fine. That's fine. As long as we have the prestige now, I feel a lot better. Classified coming through with another super chat on the topic of me feeling better. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that greatly. Mysterious circumstances. When will they ever find a cure? Never. Never has there ever been a cure for mysterious circumstances, the taker of many lives. Such a pandemic. Thanks again, buddy. I appreciate that support a lot. Again, really helps the channel, really helps the live streams, keeps it all sustainable. Is my mom alive? My mom is in fact alive. Yes. I think the killing was probably done by my wife. I think that's probably what happened there. My wife probably killed her brother to be the one in charge. A laudable effort. As the feast is underway and our guests are eating and drinking merrily, Nima approaches Temsima and me at the great table. Nima is my mother, by the way, for those of you that were asking. This is a marvelous feast. All my compliments to the hosts. Yes, I have done a great job, haven't I? Or Temsima deserves all the credit. You know, as much as I would like that extra prestige, it is a nice 150. Improving her opinion of me might not be a bad idea. Ah, man. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Get your fame and experience in the field of war. Oh, absolutely. I think this is going to be one of those few times where I'm actually going to fight in on the battlefield and stuff. One of those few times. I think getting that opinion boost is the right call. Yeah, seems to be y'all agree as well. Sure, Temsima deserves all the credit. We need children. If we don't have kids, it'll be a problem. I was wondering about that, Maxime. Like, would I take all the credit? I don't have anything that's like selfish or... Yes! Let this be a lesson. Sometimes you just gotta share a bit of credit for things to work out. Wickles, I love the just the plainness of that statement. Do her, yeah. All right, excellent. Fate smiles upon me. My wife, Mahala Tamsima, is bearing my child. Cannot wait to hold the babe in my arms. Wonderful, wonderful. That worked out. I think giving her credit was necessary. Don't you dare, Sean. Don't you dare. That's my kid for sure. That's my kid for sure. With everyone headed for their respective homes, I am proud to say that the feast was a success. I have my wife Tamsimma to thank for much of its success, and I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees the last few guests off. I think this is actually legitimately the first feast I have hosted where I did not have a negative event happen. I think. Until next time. Beautiful. Every guest improves opinion, and I gain some prestige as well. Wonderful. We'll be ready for this war in short time. Gain more prestige that way through victory and through battle as well. We probably shouldn't go to fight until we have our lineage secure. It's probably a good idea to at least wait until then. But after our lineage is secure, we will be in the front lines. We will be fighting. We will be taking those risks. We will be taking those risks. Wait until the kid is not scaly. I mean, the kid might not be scaly. It's not necessary that it passes on. It's a coin flip, basically. Greetings, Prabhu Jagat of Limbawan. I have prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the Tikana of Munda. All that is missing is one little bribe. Not too expensive. See it done. Beautiful. Do these guys have any allies? They do not. They're nothing. They're nothing to me. Declare this war for my claims. Yep. Make sure that we deploy our army right away. Now, the thing is, we'll be fighting in forests, so they will have the defensive bonuses. So that's something to keep in mind. If child isn't scaly, I'm disappointed. I kind of do hope the kid is scaly. It would be a nice run to have, wouldn't it? You best be careful, party. You've been saying a lot of things that trigger flags in RPGs. What do you mean? Sorry, BM. What do you mean? What kind of flags? It's not yours, Lisa. Scaly is out of the family. True. I'm kind of torn. Part of me enjoys the scaly skin memes, but the other part of me is like, can we not? To continue the bloodline, you should set up your wife with your father. No. Set my mom up with my father. Maybe that'd be awkward. No, she's already married. Did you watch White Tiger on Netflix? No, I did not. What is White Tiger about? I'm not familiar with that. The trope of saying everything's going so well and everything goes wrong. Oh, that, BM. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, true, good point. I should be wary of that. I should be more wary of that. Yeah, let's go to war over here. What I'm wondering is, as I go on this war, do I want to have my realm priest pushing other claims so that I can continue these pushes? Because I have to be exalted among men before I can do one of the bigger ones, which is a few steps away before I can subjugate people. I can also get claimants and whatnot, but not until I have a higher level title. How long until we can get meritocracy? Quite some time. Quite some time before we can get meritocracy. So we should probably be pushing another claim. So these guys are pretty strong, and they have allies. Strong with allies. We'll have to figure this out. I don't want to fight with my liege or my liege's liege just quite yet. I could maybe go for a claim over here. Take Vijaypur or something. Sure, why not? I'll tell you why not, because we won't have the money for it. I need to save money for these mercenaries and stuff eventually. It's about the caste issue in India and how the poor are forced to stay poor. Very dark though. Maybe not with the wifey. I mean, why not? I'll give it a watch. I'll give it a watch. How about Gauda? Talk about more movies, I assume. That's how I feel every time I watch Bannerlord. Yeah, ain't that the truth, man? That's how I feel every time I say it in Bannerlord as well. Let's go ahead and declare this war for my claims. Why can I not declare this war? Hello? Excuse me? Hi? Hello? Do I let time go by a little bit? Fabricate claim on county is done. Yeah. Excuse me? What? I don't get it. Why can I not declare this war? Oh. This is why. A level 3. Vassals cannot wage war against other vassals unless they use a hook on their liege. That's why. Well, goddamn. We need to pull... See, our liege is at level 3. We need to force him down to level 2. Crown authority. I don't have a hook on him, unless I'm horribly mistaken. Let me just check over here. No, I do not have a hook on him. I could try and find secrets among him. Or we could form a faction. Yeah, one of those two. There are no factions against my liege right now. Yeah, I guess I could create that faction. I mean, it's a bit of a risk. It's a bit of a risk, but I think it's worth doing. We're much stronger than him. I could press my demands right now, can't I? Faction will send an ultimatum to the faction target. If accepted, the faction's demands will be fulfilled. If the target does not accept, there will be civil war. Fair enough. We'll be able to win that civil war, no problem. We're much stronger than him, right? Yeah. I'm the one member. Yeah, press demands. Let's do it. Send the ultimatum if he accepts. Yep. Let's do it. He's not going to be happy about this. For sure, he's not going to be happy about this. Oh, do I actually have to wait the 9 months? I was wondering about that. There we go. To my brash vassal, your ridiculous attempt at intimidation will never succeed. I am your liege. You miserable bunch of traitors shall learn your place on the battlefield. Signed, Raja Lakshminarayan of the Shura Raj. Then war it is. Very well. Go ahead and raise our army over here and crush our liege. This is just the beginning of our warring with our liege, too. So, you know what? I'm fine with this. One day to get everybody gathered. We're all gathered up. Let's move. I will have liberty. Give me liberty or give me death. Here we go. Enemy ally has joined the war. That's not so promising. Ooh, that's not very promising at all. What about my own allies? Call to... Oh my god. It's very expensive for my prestige, isn't it? Bring your 1,100 soldiers. How many do you have? 1,200? Sure. Let's call you to war. 75 prestige. Let's do it. Let's call them both to war. We might need them. Actually... What are we looking at over here? 1,200, 2,500. Yikes. If the allies join us, we'll be fine. Like if the allies we just called in, we should be good. Of course he'll join me, he says. Okay, excellent. 2,400 versus 2,500. Let's call the wife in as well. Yeah, it's a bit of prestige cost, but I think it's necessary. I don't want to lose this over here right now. I'll be imprisoned. Worst could happen. Excellent. There we go. That should work out. Now, actually, where is my enemy's ally here? Right over here. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We should be fine. We should be fine. Just got to be very wary of that to make sure we don't get bowled over here. Epic war music is only for the truly sexy wars. Yeah, I do miss the epic war music. It's been some time since we've had some. Mercenaries we cannot afford, unfortunately. We're pretty broke, but the alliances should come in handy over here. I need to just be very wary of this group over here coming through. I want to pull back and regroup with my my allies before we have trouble. Let's put it that way. Let's move up. Join forces and try and eliminate these guys. Gonna move up over here first, because I can't trust the AI to move in the quote-unquote correct direction. Never do that. More allied forces up top. Alright. I could attach to these guys and just follow them around. Come on now. Though I wouldn't mind also being the one to take charge. We'll stay attached for now. Oh, don't. Why would you go up that way? Come down this way. My capital's under siege. Come down this. No. No, don't chase that 300 strong army. Silly. I want them to follow me, not the other way around. Come on now, let's go. Let's crush this army. Easy victory for us, I think. Orion gained Blade Master. Very good for his prowess. In we go. This should be easy. Done. Another victory for us. Now, hopefully, I can draw all my allies down this way, where we can defend my territory. Jishnu S. Hey, hey, how's it going? Praise Parvati. Tamsimha has given birth to a perfect little daughter. One day, child, you will carry on my legacy. What name would befit such a mighty lady? Nayana Devi, rather. Oh, she is scaly, which means she's definitely mine. They'll probably follow you around, don't need to attach. Yeah, I hope they follow me around. God, I've had bad experiences in the past with that, so I'm just overly careful. Let's go ahead and name you... Well, let's find some ancestral names. Or perhaps a good Bengali name. I like Bibi Bai. Bibi Bai? Cute. Veena, Datta Devi, Asima, Biswas Devi, Devi Ahilya should be a good court physician someday. Suvrata, Hira. A lot of name options, actually. Your father also fathered this girl. Listen. Listen, Marion. Listen. I'm not going to call my daughter the Little Mermaid. Unless we can find a fun way to translate that into like something Bengali, I suppose. Gayatri, that sounds nice. I'm gonna have a Rani is good. Yeah, maybe Rani, Shanti. I like Shanti as well. Rani's a nice name. Let's go with Rani. Means queen, right? Rani. Let's go with Rani. Sure. See a couple suggestions for that. Hydra both got scales. Let's go ahead and call her Rani. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. I believe the suggestion came up as well, so we're just flipping back to the suggestion. Sanju, why? What? Like you can't. If you throw a name in there, then give me a reference as well as to what it means, or why it's a good name suggestion. Rani, I know the meaning of. Shanti, I know the meaning of. I got a couple calls for Rani. I think I'll go with that. Is she the heir? No, I don't think we have. Yeah, okay. We are male preference. It doesn't have to be male. It's your mother's name. That's I mean that's nice and all, but that's I don't know about that being a reason to pick a name out. How about Ariel? Listen, Natalie. we're gonna go with Ronnie over here. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. Just to let you know. Oh yeah, I know, Dorian. After this stream, there's actually a video that'll be dropping on this channel. There's a lot more than just that in that video, Dorian. There's a lot more than just that. Okay, let's make sure we continue downwards here before they win this. Ooh, that's not good. Better commander on our side. More men-at-arms counter on our side. More soldiers on their side. Our reinforcements are up over there. Oh, I see what's happening. These guys aren't following me. That's why. I need you to. There we go. I need you to follow me. I need to be very careful over here. I can't send our 1100 to die down over here. Oh, there we go. Scared them off. Beautiful. Let's wait for these guys to arrive. Will they follow me? I need to make sure I don't get locked in movement over here. These guys aren't following me. This makes me so nervous. Make our way down towards here. Try and put this place under siege. Yeah, they are following me down here. I don't know. I do believe they're following, but I'm just so, like, nervous, I guess. So nervous about losing both mine and my allies' armies, and then we all know how that'll go. I'm surprised they didn't accept my demand. I'm stronger than they are. I guess they assumed their allies would be powerful enough to defeat me. Looks like they're coming back this way. If we fight them, we'll want to fight them in our territory, because we don't want them to have bonuses. Your forces captured Thakur Basudev Narayan of Munda and Udaya. Oh, is this guy? He's the marshal of my liege. Oh, that's funny. He's not a very good marshal, though. He's the guy who I was saying I should replace. He's not a very good marshal. Decent commander, I guess. Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. He's alright. Anyway. We'll see if we can't get some money off him or something. Like, ransom him off or something like that. The siege will last 6 more months. Very well. This war is ours. This war is ours. Another settlement under siege. That's okay. By the time, like, we'll be done and we'll be able to move down there. No problem. 84 soldiers trying to join up over here, it looks like. We're 3,500 strong. We've got this. I don't want to speak so confidently. Treat him with respect so he will backstab your liege. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, if I release him with a hook, it might be a good idea, because then I can use him for my fabricate claim move, right? Oh, I took the king hostage. Amazing. I suppose that's peace then. Man. It's too bad this isn't the war for claiming his throne or what have you. Nonetheless, we'll enforce our demands. We'll reduce the liberty, you know, the crown authority. We'll go on our second war, our next war. We got the prestige for it. Enforce these demands. Owe every Liberty faction member a favor. Okay, so the crown authority of the Shura Raj is reduced by 1 step, and the king will owe every Liberty faction member a favor. Nice. Liberty faction is disbanded. Its members cannot join factions for 5 years. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Cool. Very cool. Enforce those demands. Done. To my vassal, blessings upon you and your house. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Excellent. That was nice and fast. The Metalhead Bagger, do I use any mods? I do not use any mods currently for this playthrough. I've been eyeing a lot of mods, that's for sure, but I do not at present use any mods. No. Disband this army over here. Now we should be able to. I've already got this guy in prison, so I can't declare war on him because he's a prisoner of mine. Man. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and make sure we release him and declare that war right away, though. Obviously, because we want to make sure that he doesn't, like, the crown authority doesn't get lifted before we declare that war, or raised, rather, before we declare that war. So over to our prisoners. So this guy. Who? Oh, he's the marshal of my my liege. Oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. Negotiate release. Gain a weak hook on him. Hopefully he'll become the marshal again. And then we'll be able to use that to our benefit when we try to usurp our liege. Right, so gain weak hook, that sounds good. He'll be a little upset at me, that's fine though. Yeah, done. Cool. Anybody here we can ransom for money? A little bit of gold over here. Sure, don't mind if I do. What about you? A little bit of gold over here as well. We're the same person, so I gotta wait a little bit. No problem. Oh, my wife is pregnant once more. Excellent. Money made. Ransom you off as well. 10 gold. I'm not gonna complain about having more gold. Cool, good stuff. Don't disband your army, just move them. Well, no, I have to disband them if I want to declare another war. You can't declare war when your army is raised. Into favor, this guy's out. You have no choice but to accept. Yes, that is true. Farewell. Now this is kind of unfortunate. Is he still the marshal? Let me check what the deal is with my liege's council over here. He is not the marshal. I'm also not the chancellor. No surprise there. I don't think he likes me all that much anymore. But you know, I could speak to my liege, and I can demand a council position. I can demand to be the marshal. It'll help gain prestige a little bit faster. I think so. What do y'all think? I think so. Party lead shocking every time he says scales, you take a syrup shot. That sounds dangerous. You'll drop dead of diabetes. Child better have scales or disinherit. Every time I see your wife, it's Mahila he, Mahila who. I'm not gonna sing it, but I know exactly what you're going for, and now it's gonna be stuck in my head as well. Thank you very much. I think I'm gonna demand marshal. Yeah. Helps my prowess, helps reduce maintenance costs, increases levy sizes. It's too bad we don't currently have the martial lifestyle focus. We're currently on the steward lifestyle focus, but that doesn't make sense for us to demand that role. Martial makes sense, so we're going to go ahead and, again, we don't min-max, we roleplay. So martial. Is this the best use of this hook? David B, unfortunately, they've changed. The way it works is I can't declare war on him when he's a prisoner. But if I make him a prisoner, if I capture him as a prisoner after the war has started, then yes, my war score would be 100% because he's the ruler. But I can't actually declare the war if he's already my prisoner. Oh, yeah, that's true as well. I could change my feudal contract instead. Council rights guaranteed. And protected title. I can't do both, can I? Okay, what would I give you in exchange? What would I give you in exchange? I just have to give him one thing in exchange, to have guaranteed council rights and prevent his ability to revoke my title, because he might do that, right? No, Maxine, we can ask for 2 if we offer him something in return. I wouldn't mind offering him, I don't know about higher taxes. I won't need the contract for long. That is also true, which is why I'm not too worried. A higher levy is what I'm thinking as well, yeah. This is like, yeah, sure, you can have, when you go to war, you can have more of my troops. Sure, I guess that's not the end of the world. That is a big jump, though. That is a big jump in numbers. Taxes, not like we're rich. That's true. It goes from 0.3 to 0.5, so a 0.2 increase is not that bad. That's a good point. Just got to do the math there. Cool. So this means that with our new contract, which we're using a hook to get, we will pay him the tiniest bit more in taxes, and in exchange, I will be guaranteed a position on his council at all times, and I will have my title guaranteed as well. He cannot revoke it from me. Beautiful. I think that works quite nicely. I love being a vassal sometimes. It opens up these conversations that you don't really have as a liege. You're on the other side of it. But I love this stuff. I love this stuff. I don't think we need anything else. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. I was tempted to do the sanctioned war declaration, but really we don't have. This guy doesn't have that many vassals, so he's not going to revoke anyway. You're too strong. True, probably not, but it just feels kind of cool this way. You know what I mean? Because if he ends up making enough allies and stuff like that, that could be a problem, Brown. Right? If he makes enough allies, like this alliance came as a surprise. Like those guys joining in on this war came as a surprise. So better safe than sorry, I would say. Let's go ahead and modify the contract as such. Beautiful. Awesome. I love that. I love that. Exactly. In future, he might be strong. Pugamax, you got to go for now. Well, thanks for dropping by, buddy. Hope you had a good time. And yeah, the VOD will be up right after this stream is done, so you'll be able to catch the rest of it. Have yourself a wonderful rest of the day. Thanks for dropping by again. Always good to have company. Cheers. You can have another faction war if he doesn't allow the war. That's exactly. We can do that again. I mean, there's exactly. Like, we need to figure out what to ask suitably for our current circumstances. And I think having that demand council position open to us is not a bad call. Helps our prowess, helps. See, now I wouldn't mind doing steward and then flipping back to marshal. But no, I think marshal is in character. We can flip to steward later on if we feel like it. Nice. Cannot be fired for 25 years. Good stuff. He's not going to last for 25 years, I can assure you that. Good stuff. Gives me larger armies as well. This guy is free now, so I should be able to declare this war for my claims. Yes, excellent. Let's go ahead and move our rally point up over here, or even up over here. Declare this war for my claims. Not a lot of prestige cost. Do you have any allies? You do not. Cool. An easy win, I imagine. An easy win, I imagine. Declare that war. Up we go. Should be able to crush them. They are in the forest, but it says we have the greater advantage over here. Who's leading? I'm leading. Damn right I'm leading. Again, like I said, our lineage is secure, so I'll be leading from the front. It's a big risk. It is a big risk. We can get captured, we can get killed, anything can happen, but what's life without risks? My steward, Dhamapatni Amrapali, approaches me, rage in her eyes and dog in her hand, dragged along by the scruff of its neck. As she reaches me, I see that it is my dear Sheru she is holding. I found this beast among my things. What wasn't chewed to bits was covered in excrement. She's just a dog. Chill out. Yeah, calm down. Who are you even? You're one of my vassals, but like a low-tier vassal. You're my steward as well. Yeah, I'll be fine. She's just a dog. Relax, man. Relax. You know what? Maybe I can stop swaying my wife, actually, now that I think about it. Because clearly we get along well enough. Yeah, exactly. There's the war music. Oh my god. You can look this up. You can look this word up if you want. I'm not gonna define it. You can look this word up if you want in Hindi. Battle of that's pretty priceless. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's win this battle. Done. Already got that war score up to 50%. Siege will be done soon. We'll be good. Yeah, I know. Epic war music for this is kind of weird, right? And yeah, what's up with the name calling, Maxime? I agree. Calling my beautiful dog a beast. Burn her. She hurt Sheru. She's just fishing for money. I think ease is right there. I was looking for a quick buck. All right, good stuff. This war won't last very long at all. Looks like there's a bigger war going on over here. Oh, it looks like a bit of infighting going on. Nothing we can capitalize on, it looks like. Good stuff. Good stuff. Easy win over here. Question is what comes next. Hang on a second now. Every time. Oh, damn. Okay, so only being the Chancellor gives us the extra prestige, eh? Fair enough. That's too bad. I was hoping for extra prestige, but we'll have more feasts and hunts and stuff. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Fishing because of the scales. Oh, dear. Maybe it was her few gold coins he stole. Oh man, yeah. That's why she wants compensation. Wickles has the right spirit there. We're almost done here? Close. 2 months left, maximum. Yeah, we're done here. We're good. This war was over before it began. My son and heir. One day, child, you will carry on my legacy. What name would befit a Prabhu? We got lucky. We just got lucky that he doesn't have scales. Lucky, air quotes. He's definitely my kid. The previous one was my kid. This one's got to be my kid as well. Gotta be. I gotta think of a good name. We gotta think of a good name for our heir. This will be our name. Hopefully not soon, but, you know, eventually. Oh, man. This is always the toughest part. I hate looking for names. Naming is always the toughest thing. That's why when it comes to, like, RPGs and stuff, it's like I probably, like, 20% of my playtime on any RPG is coming up with a name. No scale, scandalous, scaldalous, even. Monchug. Monchug has no place here. Murderbot. Something about that feels not real. Name him Saketh. Gee, I wonder where that recommendation is coming from, Saketh. Name him after your father. Oh, I like that. You know what? My father deserves to be remembered. Gumud. The baby isn't fireproof. Disappointed. Maybe he's got like innate fireproofness. Can I not? If I do ancestor. Why does my dad's name not come up? Let me check something here real quick. Yeah, Gumud was his name. I don't know, that's weird. Don't spam name suggestions, by the way, please. My real father? Oh, you know what? Alright, that's I guess that's funny. I guess that's funny, fine. Where is what was his name? Mahendra Singh. Goddamn, I can't believe we're doing this. He is Bengali, yeah, okay. Mahendra Singh. There we go. Gotta make sure I spell this correctly. Mahendra. Nope, got an extra H in there. Singh. Mahendra Singh. Alright, cool. Gotta make sure I spell it correctly. Alright, there it is. There it is. May you grow to be strong and wise, my son. Can't believe we just did that. As a tribute to his fire-resisting powers. Is this war done? No, it's still ongoing. Almost done, almost done. Almost. Saketh, you're headed off. Well, thanks for dropping by, buddy. Hope you had a good time. Have yourself a wonderful rest of the day, and catch you next time. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Always good to have folks dropping by for these streams. Familiar faces, new faces. Now, please marry your kid to his legitimate child. Oh, dude, that's tempting. But like I need to use until we have a lot of like marriages available. I have to be very like strategic with these marriages. That is funny though, Merowyn. I do. there is a bit of comedy there for sure. Not just comedy, but like is she worth marrying even? Let's consider that. She does have hail. She does have hail. She's only 13. We'll see when she reaches 16 what her stat line looks like and what else she like ends up as. It's not a bad thing to try and get into our family line, especially since we're trying to be, what's the word? A warrior type, right? Will it bring up an inbred risk? That's the question. That's the question. I can also betroth my daughter to another nation to set up an alliance. I can betroth my son to another nation as well, or kingdom or what have you, to set up an alliance as well. We should definitely look into that as we look into some of the upcoming wars. For now, though, let's go ahead and enforce these demands. We get fame. We get, yep, all good. Done. To the brash Juggath, may your years be short and miserable. I am a much greater foe than most have imagined. So be it. Excellent. Go ahead and disband this army. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's next, I guess, is the question. How long until... We're very close to being able to get meritocracy. Now, that could be our next step. Inbred dragon babies are too dangerous. Remember the Targaryens? The Tigerians? Get it? Because the Bengal tiger? Yeah, that makes sense. Maxime says, she has scales. That's an important trait to marry. Maybe. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of passion for these scales, and I don't mind it. Curious what folks in the comments as well think, too. But I can definitely see the passion for the scales. Which I don't mind. That could be an interesting... I'm sure we were made fun of as a kid. That is a dope stash too, though. We were made fun of as a kid for our scales, and so we want to normalize the conversation. Another war going on between our liege and Bihar once more. Oh, what's going on over here? This is a bit of a messy border gore situation. Oh, wow, the Bengali claim on the Kingdom of Bihar. Man, this guy's making some big moves. He's trying to conquer the whole damn thing. Okay. I can offer to join this war properly. Gain some prestige, maybe gain some, like, gain this friendship, and maybe the Maharaja here will actually give me titles and stuff just as a result of that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Join his war and then kick him off the throne. Can you imagine he makes me a duke and then I use meritocracy against him instead? That'd be pretty funny. All right, this is cool. Let's go ahead and I think we should offer to join his war. It'll be kind of expensive. It will eat up some of our wealth, but we're well positioned for this. Who does Bihar have as allies? Just this guy down over here. He's not going to join. He's my liege. He's my liege's vassal. So yeah, sure. Hell yeah, let's do it. Offer to join war. The Bengali claim on the Kingdom of Bihar. Nice. This is playing out so differently. This is why I love Crusader Kings. Each playthrough is really genuinely like a unique adventure, Like, this is so different from our Maghrebi Madness playthrough. So different, right? Nothing like it. Nothing like it. I love it. All right, where do we make our moves here? We definitely want to try and conquer territory, but we also want to make sure we don't overextend ourselves. We want to move with our liege so that we don't get wiped out right at the beginning. Again, we are in charge of this army. We are leading it. Marry the son off to your half-sister to ensure the scaly trait. That's also an option, Dr. V plays. Yeah, that's also an option. Enforce Prima Nocta scales for everyone. Oh, dear. Can the king make you a duke while you're still a vassal of someone else? He should be able to, because he would just grant me a title. And because the title is equivalent to somebody else's title, then I should be given liberation at the same time. I don't know if he will opt to, but I believe he can do. We'll find out, I suppose. We'll find out. Man, this is fun. Mahela is not swayed. That's okay. We get along well enough. We're having children, so clearly the swaying is not essential. So we can stop the swaying. Let's take a look at some of our vassals, though, because I do believe, my vassals don't quite like me. My vassals really don't like me. Let's go ahead and improve relations with some of these guys. No, wait, these aren't my vassals. My vassals. There we go. Just the one. Makes it easier. We could blackmail her instead. No. Sway. Do that. I could try and host my king, I think, as an honored guest as well. It costs me piety, but it could improve our relations. Maybe after the war. Alright, cool. And do I actually want to consider other assassinations? Potentially. These guys are allied, eh? I'm trying to figure out what my next big move is going to be. Ooh, you're an independent nation. Damn. I wish I could... Nah. We'll deal with that later. We're at war with Bihar right now. Since China is not in the map yet, we got to be the dragon. Yeah, people say that a lot, but like... I mean... Sure, like, you know, okay, this is Tibet, this is Mongolia, but like, for all intents and purposes, we got enough of like... China of the era to consider China to be in the game. The Han also do show up, if I'm not mistaken. Have I got my geography right? I believe, yeah. Like, you know. But yeah. It's Western China at best, I guess. But the Han do show up, though, is the thing. They do show up. What is this marriage? My brother and well, obviously my sister-in-law now. It goes without saying. I believe that's what gives us this alliance over here. Why do you look like such a coward? Up over here, this guy. Alright, fair enough. Thought you said roast the king? Oh dear. Just ch, not a full China. It's more like chai. Which really is in keeping with our playthrough. The Mongols show up. Oh boy, do they show up. Yeah, there's a decision you can take as well as a player to show up as the Mongols, depending on who you're playing as, obviously. Alright, looks like we're going to make at least a dent over here, which is promising. Alright, we're actually making some moves for our liege. This feels good. He's taking the capital, so that's a huge help, obviously, for the war score. Sway the good Dhamapatni. Alright. While hosting lords and ladies from realms near and far, some opportunities to portray my steward, Dhamapatni Amrapali, in a good light have presented themselves. My lord, pray tell, who is the most affable person you have heard of? Me, of course. Come on. She won't get these kinds of compliments from me. She doesn't like me. Why would I be nice to her? I'm wrathful, remember? They show up around 1200 anyway. Oh, yes. Sorry, I just meant like as a player as well. You can you have options. Does your character have a heritage secret? I do not. Let me check, actually. It is not official. Well, me, of course. Yes. It is not official that I am not my father's son. Nobody ever found out, myself included. Nobody ever found out before my father died. So, it's a very weird situation to be in. But we are almost guaranteed not our father's son. You know, not our supposed father's son, obviously, I mean. Alright, doing well over here. We've carved out a good bit of land for ourselves, I would say. We're hopefully due for a promotion, as it were. Charmed vassal, I stumble upon my steward, Dhamapatni Amrapali, crouching beside my dog Sheru, vigorously scratching her stomach. This dog of yours is quite the charmer, my lord. You're damn right, she's a good girl. Wonderful. Who needs to sway anybody when you have a pet dog? Honestly. Almost done here. There's a small victory, but a victory nonetheless. I said a small victory, but a victory nonetheless. There we go. Cool. A little bit of money made. Don't mind if I do. Any place else that has a decent bit of wealth? Oh my god, 90 loot? Are you kidding me? Yeah, don't mind if I do. 90 loot? It's the most I've ever seen, I think. Stewardship, we can finally get meritocracy. Wonderful. Unlock that. That was always the call. But yeah, we're not able to change for a little while yet. Where does it tell me again? Down over here. 1092. 2 years left. That's not too bad. Try to befriend my real father. Maybe on his deathbed he'll reveal the truth to you. Do I want to know the truth? Because if I know the truth, then that means my my claim to the throne is false. So, truth be told, I don't want the truth to be told. Gonna take a couple losses over here, unfortunately, because we're moving from an unowned county to another unowned county. But 100 lost. They'll be back soon enough. Yo, this is not bad. Not enough soldiers. Damn, this is bad. Damn, those 100 soldiers counted. Damn it. 55. Oh, that's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Fine, fair enough. Guess I should pull these guys down then. Replenish. We'll come back up. 90 gold. That's no joke in terms of loot. That's the most I've ever seen, I think. The most I've ever seen. Try and take this place instead. My neighbor won against another neighbor. Pussy Nugget has fallen. Okay, fair enough. Not a big deal for us. I made a contribution in this war. I made a contribution. That's our 90 gold. It absolutely is. I really hope we can. Really hope we can take it. 86 now. Damn. Just got to replenish a bit. Oh crap! I'm glad I pulled back. 2,400 strong. Jeez, that would have been bad. I'm glad I pulled back. That fog of war kept those guys hidden. All right, regroup. Do we have more to raise over here? Nah, we're all maxed out. Pull back a little bit, please. Okay, that's scary. My lord. Let's join forces, please. Coming here to liberate this this territory. Fair enough. We're okay, we're okay. Money is at a perfect equilibrium as well. Can't complain about that. I wonder how much I've contributed. And this war is almost done, actually. 98%. Because the capital was taken right away. That subject... Oh, that's huge, man. That's absolutely huge. Taking on my liege eventually is going to be difficult. Not my, like, current liege, but my liege's liege. The Maharaja. That's going to be difficult. Yeah, war score's looking great. We're going to be done in no time. I can't move up there without losing too many soldiers. Yeah, we can stay here and assist with the siege. Sure. Stick with these guys so if this 2,500 moves up this way, we'll be able to do something about it. Ooh, what is this? These guys have a claim on... Why am I seeing this? Dandakaranya's claim on the Tikana of Sripuri. Sripuri is not my territory. These guys are down over here. They're not... We're not... What? It's weird that it shows up there. Alright, all good, all good. Still 91% war score. We'll be done soon. We'll be done soon. See, it's funny, because, like, on the one hand, helping my liege is great, but... Oh, my liege is ally. Gotcha. Good point. That's why I see it. Yeah, good point. Sorry, my bad. But on the one hand, it's great that I'm helping this happen. It was going to happen anyway. It doesn't matter what I did. My liege was going to win, so it's good to win some points while he does it. But the unfortunate thing is that when it eventually comes time for us to, you know, usurp the throne, the kingdom of Bengal, it'll be that much harder for us to do because he's getting that much stronger. Yikes. That's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting for sure. All right, he's done up over here. We're 968 strong. Now we can go up over here. The war is done, though. It's at 100%. So if you're a wise king, you would bring an end to the war right now rather than engage this army over here. There it is. No surprise there. The Bengali claim on the kingdom of Bihar. We won the war led by Maharaja Mahipal II of the Pala kingdom against Rajkumar Rampal of the Pala kingdom. Oh, it was a bit of infighting, I guess. But there you have it. That is a huge tract of land. You could try inheriting the kingdom through careful marriage. That is something we try and do. Marriage and murder. The best flavor of M&M. Marriage and murder. If you act fast, he might also have an uprising in Bihar as he has no control there. That is true. But I don't think I'm in a position to take him on. I mean, this guy has numbers and allies. Well, the ally is an internal ally, but this guy has numbers. I'm not going to be able to compete with that right away. But victory is ours. Maharaja gained a lot of fame. Okay, where am I? What do I get? So because of my war contribution, I get 300 prestige, and my opinion, or his opinion of me, has improved by 100. So that's good. That's good. So be it. I made some gains there. That's good. I was hoping to actually make a friend out of him, but No such luck. Maybe I join him in another war. Maybe I join him in this war. He's not actually... Oh, I see. My direct liege is in this. Right. Apologies. I don't care about my direct liege. I'll be replacing him soon anyway. On which note? On which note? Claim throne. Thank you very much. 66% chance of success. I'll take that. Let's begin the scheme right now. Let's take a look at who we can bring in. Everybody refuses. Really? Really? Nobody wants in. Even with a bribe. 4 years is the time it'll take. I could try and get my, You're disrupting schemes right now? If you support my schemes, then what are we looking at? 78, 88? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. What I'm thinking is I might be able to, like, send people gifts. 50, that's a lot of money. Send you a gift and then also get you to join with a bribe might work. Negative 25 is somewhat easy to overcome. If our opinion is positive, then that negative 5 goes away, I'm pretty sure. And then the bribe itself adds plus 10. You know what? I don't think that'll be enough. I don't know if that'll be enough. What about those secrets to blackmail? I don't think any of these guys are on the list here. Yeah. See, what I could do is I could send my spy master in to find secrets in my liege's court. And if we're lucky, we won't get found out while we're waiting for that to happen. We could try it. We could try it. Yeah, maybe I should have looked for hooks first. But like I often say, what's life without risks? Sometimes you take a few too many. Hopefully we'll find a couple secrets and we can use those to our advantage. We could also try, and in this man's court, try to improve some relations. Try and sway you, for example. Yeah, I'm fine ending the current sway scheme. That's fine by me, because my existing vassal, I think, likes me well enough now, so we're good there. Cool. I can actually modify her feudal contract as well, but I'll leave that for later. Certain YouTubers. You calling me out in my own tips videos? Yeah, we'll get this title soon enough. This guy loves me too. Contributed in one of my wars. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and host as an honored guest. Oh my god, the cost in piety is ridiculous. For only a 10 increase in opinion? Events can happen as well when you host somebody as an honored guest. That's very expensive for a piety. I don't know if that's the right call. Again, I am able to go on a pilgrimage. These things can be pretty expensive. Minimum of 50. What do y'all think? Pilgrimage time? Probably not a bad idea. Get that prestige and then host my my liege as an... Or not my liege, but my liege's liege. The top level liege as an honored guest. Get some... Get some of those points, right? Probably not a bad idea. Where to go? It is time for me to set up on my journey to one of the holy places. But which one? The site at Varanasi, the temples in Ayodhya, the Mathura, or perhaps somewhere else. So if we take a look at our... My geography is going to be tested over here. Our holy sites. We've got Varanasi right in the middle over here. Ayodhya up over here. Mathura all the way over here. And then somewhere else will almost certainly include Haridwar and Dwarka. Probably the others as well, but almost definitely Haridwar and Dwarka. Oh hey, look at that. Because we have Kanchipuram, we get extra fertility. I wonder if that's where our babies are coming from. It is the right time of life for it, I suppose. I feel like Varanasi is probably the right call. I'm trying to remember all of the pilgrimage sites. Hinduism has quite a few pilgrimage sites. I believe there are 7 in particular that are of importance. Feel free to correct me if I am wrong, but I believe there are 7 that are of particular importance. I believe Varanasi is among the most important. I think it is the most important as far as those 7 cities are concerned. And it's not only for Hinduism, I think it's also for some of the other faiths in the country as well. Like, I think Jainism as well, at the very least. Now, I can't remember... Like, these are all basically, like, birthplaces of different gods and stuff, if I recall correctly. And I can't remember which one Varanasi is. There are 7. There's even an achievement with them. Ah, interesting. Okay. Then Kanchipuram is the only true holy site. It's the only holy site that we have liberated thus far. But yeah, Varanasi is a very important site, and so I suppose we should go there. I believe it is the holiest of the 7, but feel free to correct me if I am incorrect in my in what I know here. But yes, to Varanasi we go. 50 gold is not so bad. Yeah, let's do it. As I prepare for my journey, I know that I will travel safely under the protection of the gods. Though I will not be gone for long, I pray for the well-being of the realm in my absence. Man, this music is more epic than some of the war music we got previously, like last session and whatnot. It is time to depart. Piety Elite. Goddamn Jazzy Elite. Not all poems have to rhyme. This is true. This is true. What did I miss? Oh, I'm looking. Be a sneaky snake. Hear the hissing in the wind. Dragon. Well, that is beautiful. It has like the inklings of a haiku. It isn't one, but it has the inklings of one. It has that same like vibe. My courtier Lakshman has given birth to a son. Since the little one is part of the Malabhum dynasty, he should be blessed with a good name. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. My brother has a boy. He's not particularly special. Find a good Bengali name for him. Just a random one. He's not like our he's not like our kid or anything. Well, how about sure, Raja Dinaj. No, you know what? I don't want him to get any ideas with Raja in his name. No. Sure, Govindapal. Why not? May you grow strong and wise. Easy. Some of your chats are on point today. Jazzy B. Oh, yeah. A rude story. Oh, dear. I wonder how different these are going to be compared to the Islamic ones that we were doing, the Islamic pilgrimages we were doing. Magenta Fairy, I have to go make dinner. Good luck and have fun, guys. Well, thank you very much for dropping by, Magenta Fairy. I hope you had a good time. Do enjoy dinner, whatever it is. I hope it's delicious. But yes, thanks for dropping by. Have yourself a wonderful rest of the day if you don't come by the time we're done today. And I'll catch you soon, hopefully. By the way, folks, let me know, is the stream still looking all right? I'm starting to get some yellow lights on my end over here, but hopefully everything's still doing okay. Let me know, chat. Let me know if there's any trouble, because things look all right-ish. But I have my eyes on chat. Passing by the campfire, one of my fellow travelers is... Saw it coming. Right, folks. Oh, we might be cleared up now. Try a refresh if it's not working for you. We might be all good now. I'm seeing the yellow lights slowly go from yellow to green, so to speak. Hopefully we're good. If it causes trouble, we'll do what we always do in terms of, I guess, having to reset. I swear to God, like, my internet service provider told me that they're fixing the problem. That was last week, Monday. And then it got worse. And then for most of the rest of the week, it's been fine. It's been fine most of the day. We're just having a little hiccup over here, it looks like. The Hindu gods are watching. Yeah. All good for now. Seems to be back now. All right, cool. I think we're good. All right, excellent. Just want to make sure that we're not, like, super laggy or anything like that. Yeah, looking pretty good. Give me a second over here, folks. I do apologize for the technical, issues and difficulties. I obviously try to get that stuff behind us as often as possible. Yeah, looks like we got an excellent connection, claims YouTube. All right, give me a second over here. Just gotta fix my screens. There we go. There we go. Cool. All right, we're back. Looks like we're good. Love the name of one of your cities. Not gonna lie, yeah, I know which one too, Rezer. All right, we're back. Selling Anya, or selling Anya, or selling ganja. I still don't think you've told me. You did not miss a stream last week. Don't worry. Last week the internet was broken, and so last week's stream did not happen. This is the official episode 2. You haven't missed anything except for today's, events if you haven't been watching today. But we are back now. Looks like we're moving forward smoothly, folks. Thank you for your patience. I do appreciate it. Let me know if that changes. In comes Natalie P with a super chat saying fingers crossed. Thank you very much for the well wishes for the super chat as well. Hopefully we're all good. And again, thank you. That really does help. As I say always, the channel, the live streams keeps it all sustainable. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you very much. All right, so I already saw calls for bringing out the whip. And, I mean, we are wrathful. I don't think... Okay, if we go to find others to travel with, it helps with different cultural opinion, which is something I want down the line, right? I want to have a multicultural, multi-faith India. I could ask about this story. It reduces my stress a little bit, but I'm not stressed out. No, I'm not stressed out. I'm not stressed out at all. Guards, fetch me my whip. If you have access to the whip emoji, feel free to drop it in chat. Yeah, let's bring the whip out. How dare you? How dare you talk smack like that? Lost a little bit of piety, but it's okay. We're going to Varanasi. And if I'm not mistaken, this is where you go to absolve yourself of your sins. Again, correct me if I am wrong, but I do believe we're okay. Dread makes you cooler, I heard. Eat the internet, suggests Jazzy. I don't know if that'll help or if it'll be worse. Exactly, it had to be done. I am finally here, body and soul, at the great temple of Varanasi. As the Swami offers me blessings, I reflect on everything that had to happen for the... everything that had to be done for the gods to bring me here at this moment in time. I have walked the holy path. Beautiful. Cool. Nice and easy. There it is, Natalie with the whip. You can't absolve without sins. Exactly. There were no sins to have absolved. We're good. Looks like our liege is losing. What is he? Okay. As long as, like, I'm not... Okay, it's an ally of my liege. That's okay. That's okay. The return. My journey has been a long one, but I have finally come home again. While much remains the same, something has changed in how the pujaris and swamis treat me. I've undergone the journey of a holy man, and they insist it has changed something about me, whether I can see it myself or not. It's good to be home. Beautiful. Beautiful. And so now we can, let's not forget, host you as our honored guest. Basically eats up all of our piety, but that's fine. We don't really have much other use for it, really. Ish. But before we do that, earning support, I am quite aware that if I were to serve as a Raja of Shura, I require the support of my now fellow vassals more than Raja Lakshmi Narayan currently has. Illustrating how generous I would be as Raja could go a long way. Oh, I see. This is because of our fabricate claim, the meritocracy-related scheme. I see. So, I could spend a bit of money, buy support, increases our success chance. I like that. Or I will need the gold for the coming struggle. Gives us a better levy size. No. Nothing can be too good for my future servants. We will give them the gold they deserve, earn their support, plus 20 to my success chance. That takes us up to 86. With my Spy Master's help, it'll be at the max 95, wouldn't it? Nothing can be too good for my future servants. Let's do it. Hang on now. I don't think we need to find secrets anymore. Oh, we're almost done, though, so let's do it anyway. Sure. Let us also host our king as our honored guest. Spend that piety. And, yeah, 86%. Hopefully we'll find a couple secrets. I wouldn't mind getting an agent. It's always a nice kind of extra touch. Nice extra touch. Can we write email to your internet service? No. That's not gonna do anything. These guys are a Natta Devi's non-believer secret. Interesting. These guys, if there's a triopoly in Canada, you can't. Letters won't do anything. Letters won't do anything. So now here's the thing. I am able to get my Spy Master to support schemes, and that in and of itself will be enough to guarantee success, more or less. I could try And who is this? Kra over here. Oh, wow. The one we were eyeing is the one who has the secret. Oh, no, that's sorry. I misread that. Non-believer. You, I think, are the new one, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at our options here. There we go. Okay, it's somebody else. That's such a small change, but maybe worth it. Try the blackmail. Let's see what we can do. Non-believer, 49% might accept. Let's try it. Coin flip, really. Come on. Blackmail refused. Whether it is a misguided sense of pride or fear of some greater reprisal, Nuttadevi claims that I hold no sway over her. A threat was made, and there can only be one outcome. I'm going to reveal the secret. You don't. This is not fake. This is a legitimate threat. Where is the episode with workers and resources? Sorry, what do you mean? The latest episode? There was one on Sunday. One should have released on Sunday. You might not have received a notification because YouTube is broken like that sometimes, but there was an episode on Sunday. You keep forgetting to turn off Teams, man. You gotta disconnect from work when you disconnect from work. How much of your de jure duchy do you own? Good question. Good question. I am not able to usurp. Oh, because it belongs to my liege. So I can't do it that way, actually. Unfortunately. But I cannot do it that way. Gonna have to be a good old-fashioned claim. 4 years it'll still take, eh? Maybe we can speed it up eventually. I clearly do not stand alone in my ambition to rule the Shura Raj. Ravens have been gathering on the roofs of Raja Lakshminarayan's castle, and a few nights ago even the stars seemed to be falling all over Shura. Peasants and nobles alike whisper that it is a sign that Lakshminarayan has lost the favor of the gods. Interesting. Okay, either I can say it is time for a new Raja, and then I get plus 20 success chance, but it costs me piety I do not have. Fair enough. Or I can just say that only the Brahmins can interpret these signs. That'll give me some piety that I can use for other stuff. See, the success chance is already close to as high as it can be, and my piety is close to as low as it can be. So I'm going to go ahead and say only the Brahmins can interpret these signs. And just for an understanding of who the Brahmins are, the kings and warriors and dukes and counts and all that, they're the second highest caste in the caste system, the Kshatriya, the warrior caste, the kings and whatnot. But above them are the Brahmins, and the Brahmins are the ones who are advisors to the kings, and they have access to, they are like representatives of, they're the ones who can interpret religious messages and stuff like that, etc., etc. So only the Brahmins can interpret these signs. Just to give you an indication of the cultural context and whatnot. My colleagues shouldn't suffer from my mistakes. I mean, that's true. But if it's after work hours. Alright. Ooh, my spies have informed me about a hunter causing a ruckus at the local tavern. Someone's trying to get me killed. The man has been spending large amounts of gold and bragging loudly about the great deal he struck with a fancy lord in pearls and silk. Apparently, he drew a map of the local plains for an unknown nobleman. The spies think the lord must be scheming against me or one of my subjects. Well, the idiot belongs in my dungeon for sure. We'll see if he knows anything. Torture him. Oh, man. See, you always need piety, eh? Might discover a secret. Let's go ahead and try and find that secret out. Do you know who's after me? Why complicate matters? There is nothing like the good old rack. The sound when bones and sinews snap is quite unforgettable, but not as unforgettable as the pain Mahendrapal is soon to experience. It had to be done. No secret, nothing for me? Fair enough. This guy's actually a decent fighter. Oh, well, not anymore, I guess. Ooh, you're actually a good healer for sure. Are you better than my current court physician? Nope, you're the same. Fair enough. Except our current court physician also has the name going for her. Alright, we're good, everything's good. Yeah, we're good. Making money at a decent rate as well. I really hope this alliance... I do worry about this declaration of war bringing in my my liege's liege. I've been told, again, I've been told in the comments that should I war with my liege to claim his throne, our joint liege will not get involved, which is, you know, good. But his other allies down over here, these guys are also not particularly weak. Though, of course, again, we have our own allies as well who are relatively strong too. Right? These guys are not unimpressive. We got some options there. Alliance formed with Lakshman Singhar, my sister-in-law. Alright, cool. Very cool. That's a bit more of a tight bond, I imagine. Now, hang on a second, though. 195. That's too bad. Their strength is weakened. I need to find some more allies. I need to find some more allies immediately. My pursuit of the Shura Raj is not driven by a mere lust for power, but because I am the only one who can bear the enormous responsibility. Even Raja Lakshminarayan seems to acknowledge this, as he grants me increasingly important tasks in service of the realm. Soon, I might as well be ruling the Raj in all but name. Alright, I can take everything on. Increased responsibility improves our success chances, or I can say this is all getting a bit much, reducing my stress. Well, I'm not stressed out, so you know what? We'll go ahead and say, not to worry, my liege, I will take care of this as well. And you know what's good for stress? Petting my dog. Yeah. I find Sheru outside, playing with some children. As she spots me, she quickly bounds over with her tail wagging, and as I crouch down, she promptly flops over onto her back. I spend many minutes petting her gray stomach, and it's been a long time since I felt this relaxed. Thank you, my friend. Beautiful. Beautiful. Stress. Ain't nothing. Plus, I can get another ally. I really do need to look at getting more allies, especially for my, well, like with my daughter over here. Find spouse based on alliance power. What do we have? Are there any powerful allies in the area? These guys are all the way over here. These guys are all the way down over here. These are the strongest options too. They're not nearby by any means. Oh, these guys are kind of close. Where are you? They're weak though. These guys have some strength. These guys have some actual strength. I might actually, even though this dude is 62. Oh my god. That ain't right, man. That ain't right. Do you not have like a kid or something? Oh god. If the previous guy had a puppy, he would have survived the stress. Damn right, puppies solve everything. How are the Chedi doing? They're doing alright. I don't think they've had too much struggles or anything. Alright, I definitely need, Damn. What about my son? Do we have any better options with my son? Find a spouse. Alliance power. No, we do not. No, we do not. Fair enough. Maybe he'll kick the bucket before she grows up. Maybe, but we need him for the alliance, right? That's the thing. Find a spouse. Let's go ahead and I guess so. He's for it. Can't make it matrilineal for sure. Count Maradi the Foolish. Decent alliance though. And it gives her some prestige. Alright, sure. Send the proposal. We'll send the proposal. Hopefully Rani will go on to be a Rani, if we're lucky. I will gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Excellent. I will graciously take the hand of your daughter Rani when the time comes. Beautiful. We have our alliance. The other thing I can do, of course, is... man, these are like double alliances. They have twice the marriages to strengthen the alliances. So even if I go in for an set of assassinations, it won't be easy. It'll take time. Just like other children his age, my son and heir, Mahendra Singh, sometimes lies and tests boundaries. However, he often avoids suspicion with his sweet demeanor, and people always forgive him when he does get caught. I wonder just how much he gets away with. Keep an eye on this one. He is charming. Okay, wonderful. Helps his diplomacy and intrigue. I think I know which direction we'll be going with him. He'll die sooner than she will grow up. I should certainly hope so. I mean, she is 4 years old, 12 years before she actually gets married. And this guy is 62. He's not going to get that old. Cry is not swayed. Keep at it. No reason to stop. Neighboring ruler lost war. That's this war down over here. Look at this border gore down over here. It's a hot mess, man. Ooh, hang on a second. Did your ally just weaken tremendously? Oh, they did. That war was very much in my favor. That was very much in my favor, actually. Okay, that's good. God. Independence, I mean, my liege will get... Our joint liege, our supreme liege will get involved in as well, because I think that's a problem at his level as well. But hopefully claiming his throne won't be a problem. Now, did I not host you as a guest? I did. No events or anything. Fair enough. Fair enough. One day we'll become friends. Hopefully. Pick up the pace a little bit. Lively livestock. As additional payment in a recent trade, I find myself in possession of a large herd of cattle. I've been assured that the animals are of the highest quality, but the question of what should be done with them remains. Either Malabum can prosper. That'll improve the development growth rate. It's a beautiful herd. It could be larger, though. Gives us an even better development growth rate. Could take that chance. Or the hides will return a nice profit. Bring the cleaver. I think we can do the beautiful herd. It could be larger. Hopefully my breeding project doesn't fail. It'll cost us some prestige. But it's a nice chance of success. Cool. Now, I do wonder, actually, if I shouldn't go to war with this guy down over here. He's got no allies. We are waiting for this fabrication to happen. It'll take a few more years still, I think. Where are we? 3 years. Literally a few more years. So why don't we go ahead and continue our war path down over here. Gain some more territory. Gain some more strength. It'll be our fourth holding, I suppose. Yeah. I feel like that's a fair way to go about it. He doesn't have any allies or anything. All I can do is subjugate, because I do not have a claim. Go for it. How long will this take you? Work quickly, man. Work quickly. Kra has passed away. You can no longer sway her. Well, that's excellent. That's excellent. We got a 90% success chance. I'm sure we'll be fine. Try and sway this guy. Yeah, bribing won't do the trick. He's also very expensive to bribe. 140 gold buys how many mercenaries? Probably not enough. Let's see. Mercenaries. 803. It's not nothing. It's not nothing. But we need quite a bit more gold. Now, unfortunately, our steward is not as skilled as our previous steward was. I mean, it's the same number. But remember our previous steward, like our father's steward, and how constantly he was bringing in extra gold? I miss those days. Isn't a better priest available? We could try and see. I don't think so. No. Not within our realm. I'd have to bring somebody else in. I'd have to invite somebody to court. And we tried that last session as well, but to no avail. I lost a claim thrown dice roll before with 95% success chance. Yeah, I mean, that's the dice gods, right? That's the dice gods. Our spy master died, which is definitely far from ideal. Do we have a good spy master to replace them? Devi Ahilya. Are you not my... Is this a different Ahilya? You're not my court physician? You are my court physician. So maybe Karmavati will become my spy master. One step less in intrigue. Okay, hold on. Can I... If I make you my spy master... supporting my schemes... You will also be my physician. Okay, I guess that's fine. Let's sway her, though, because she has a lot of power over me right now. The other guy doesn't matter. She's both our physician and our spy master. She needs to like us. This is not good. This is not good. 95% of this game seems to be before calculating opponent's defensive actions and randomness. Fails way more than 5%. 5% is a higher number than it feels like. 5% is a higher number than it feels like. The reality is that chances don't feel as likely as they actually are. I guess is the way to put it. Yeah, that XCOM. Evidently, XCOM actually lies to the player in favor of the player. To try and, when a 95% roll happens, they increase the chances of it happening to make it feel like 95%. But even still, or so I've read. Fabrication is almost done. I wish I'd realized I could do this sooner. Because I got to make this move before anybody else does. These guys are weak. They're exposed. I got to make this move quickly. Use stewardship perk. Excellent. Oh, I can change my thing as well. All right, what to get next? Chains of loyalty. Large levies. Vassal levy contribution increase. That's not bad. Cutting cornerstones to help with construction. Taxman to help with making money, obviously. And golden obligations. Demand payment for hooks. I think golden obligations is the right call before we switch over to something martial. Because it's a constant flow of money, basically. Golden obligations it is. And it's in character as well, right? Using our wrath and whatnot to demand payment for things. Golden obligations. And now if we switch over to our martial lifestyle, I feel like chivalry is the way to go. Gives us that extra prowess, gives us that extra advantage, makes us the warrior that we are, claiming to be. More prowess over here. Romance and elope schemes. Knight effectiveness. I think I like going down the gallant line after that. There's options. There's a lot of interesting stuff in martial, especially down strategist as well. There's a lot of interesting options over here as well. So yeah, chivalry focus. Let's go for it. Beautiful. And now that should go pretty quickly because it was our education focus and stuff as well. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. You think authority fits more with wrath? Yeah, we'll. It's weird because it's like wrath is. I see what you're saying. Wrath with authority, but then chivalry. I'm thinking because of our self-made title, I suppose, and also bravery. We're also brave. Sorry, brave and zealous. To me, that's like warrior type as opposed to. Because I see what you're saying. Authority being. Wrath and authority go hand in hand. I do agree, but I think bravery and zealous or zeal go hand in hand with being the warrior yourself. Chivalry would imply control over your emotions. That's an interesting statement. Something to think about. Something to think about. Because you do raise a good point, undeniably so. I would say. Are we almost done over here? Close. Close. Speed time up a little bit. Yeah, man, I'd say we've done pretty well for ourselves. It's too bad about Bihar. I would have loved to have taken that for myself, but I guess the good thing is that our liege took it as opposed to somebody else's, some other king elsewhere. I'll take it. Yeah, chivalry, control over emotions. I don't know. Because like if you're chivalrous and you see some grave injustice, it is your duty to step in and do something about it, right? Are you in control of your emotions just because what you're doing is a good thing? Right? There's room for interpretation. I'm out walking Sheru when suddenly I see my courtier Jira approach with a beautiful black dog. We are familiar with this black dog. Before either of us can react, Sheru and the other dog take off. Oh no. This again? We're doing this again? Gonna continue to hate me? My courtier Jira and I find the two dogs after a while in the middle of a vicious fight. Call your mutt off. When I finally get Sheru to back off, Jira's dog is already growing cold. Oh no. Oh god, I thought it was going to play out the same way as it did before. This is not the same at all. Well, are you alright, Sheru? And Jira has lost her pet dog. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Our dog is fine, but her dog is most certainly not. Damn, man. Sheru. Chill. Getting a little aggressive. She really hates that dog. She's been hating Sheru since she was a child, yeah. But I guess now she kind of has reason to. I can't even blame her for being upset. Wow. Aw, we can't pet Sheru yet. Not until 1097. 3 years before we can make her feel better. That's too bad. We could host a feast or call a hunt. I'm kind of thinking about saving up some money. We've got the prestige we need for the wars we want to declare. But I'm thinking of saving up some money for those mercenaries that we might need. Not for this war, but for the bigger wars that are coming up. Don't worry, Vasil. Our dog is okay. Our dog is okay. But Jira's dog is not. I mean, though, of course, I'm sad about that as well. I just want to make sure everyone knows that our dog is still okay. No one deserves the loss of a dog, 100% true. Sheru just takes after her master. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Damn. She's got the wrath trait, apparently. The wrathful trait. The other dog inspired her wrath. Oh. Learning from her master, I suppose. Do we have... You're 5 years old. My prisoner died in my dungeons, all good. Who should educate you? Do we have anybody who's particularly good at... I guess we can wait a little bit longer. We don't have to make that decision right now. We can wait a little bit longer. I do want to check... Oh, this guy's improved a little bit. Good for you. I did want to check, though, if we could find another alliance here. No, guess not. This is obviously just within our own realm. If I wanted to marry him to Jira. She hates me, not my son. So that is an option if we wanted to get Scaly Skin back into our into our lineage for some reason. Make my daughter the next heir. Well, we just married her off non-matrilineally, unfortunately. So unless Buddy dies before that betrothal becomes a marriage, we might have another kid. We might have another son who has Scaly Skin. Still can't believe our legacy is going to be Scaly Skin. Working away over here, almost done. Yeah, very close to done. War will begin shortly. I find it surprising that my my liege hasn't been replaced by myself. I'm surprised that my that our king hasn't you know, done anything about it. Commander promoted. That sound effect sounded like something bad happened. My marshal, Jyotirishwar, has been showing off a promising new recruit. He may not be as noble stock, etc., etc. Bhavdatvarman, I believe. Oh, that's not bad at all. Decent prowess. He's sadistic and ambitious is what's making him such a good fighter. Well, he shall serve me. Very well. Need all the warriors I can get. Need all the warriors I can get. Murder this guy? I guess I could, Tyr, but I do need his soldiers for the upcoming wars. Christian pilgrims to the Holy Land suffer all manner of abuse, and their routes are fraught with danger. In order to protect the pilgrims and secure Jerusalem for Christ and the faithful, His Holiness Pope Martinus has accepted the possibility of an outright invasion by joint Christian forces. This could be the beginning of unprecedented Christian aggression. I love Christian with that hard T. Veerbhadra, protect us. It's okay, I don't think the Christians are coming here for Jerusalem. I should hope not. Yeah, exactly. He's not my direct vassal yet, so he doesn't care. Well, soon we'll change that. Soon we will change that. We've got you swayed. Does that mean I can bring you into this? Isn't that why I was swaying you? Oh, no, right. The guy I was swaying died. I forgot about that. Who are you, even? Oh, my spy master. Let's keep the sway going. There's so many moving parts right now. It's just like everything's slipping through my mind. Time to crusade. Not on this side. Traders from the West carry such strange, irrelevant tales. Yeah. It's like that's far enough away that we don't have to worry ourselves with that. How is the world looking, though? Yusufid dynasty is taken over here. Looks like Norway has staked its claim up over here. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. Just thought I'd get a good look around what's been going on. Denmark seems to be growing as well. A little bit. Greetings, Prabhu Jagat of Limbawan. I prowled through documents, both ancient and of less certain providence. Listen, I care not of the providence of these documents. See the job done. 84 gold. Beautiful. Time to declare our war. For my claims. 112 prestige. We have more than enough. Vastly inferior. Time for war. That's semi-epic music. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's move. Let's do this. How is the world in the West, Jazzy B? I hope you saw as I was doing a little tour of the West there. Let me know if you want to do another one. And if there's something specific people want to see, let me know. Oh. Talk about timing. After all my hard work, it is finally time to present the evidence I have come across, that I am in fact the rightful heir to the Shura Raj, through an old dynastic marriage. Raja Lakshminarayan will be nothing more than a simple pretender as long as he stands in my way. Soon I will rule Shura, a 90% chance of success. My wife could perhaps help. I have no wife. Well, I have a wife, but she's ruling her own realm, of course. Well, soon I will rule Shura. Finally, no one can doubt the fact that I have a reasonable claim on the Shura Raj. While the exact details of the old dynastic marriage are shrouded in the mists of time, there is no reason to doubt its veracity. Even Raja Lakshminarayan must admit my claim is a legitimate one. Nothing can stop me now. Beautiful. I am no longer able to... No. That's the scheme ending. Can't declare the war because my armies are raised, but this war will be a quick one. And then we will make our move against our liege. Talk about timing, eh? The dragon ascends. I like that. No siege engines yet. You know, that's a good point. I should actually make some more men-at-arms. Oh, I can't afford it. Damn. I will need some more men-at-arms. You're putting me under siege? Come on, buddy. 21 months versus 7 months. Fine. I guess I gotta go up over here. And the floodgates have opened up thanks to YouTube's strangeness, I suppose. Gonna go ahead and hide that alert box for a little bit. I apologize for that, folks. But I'm gonna wait until the numbers are done. Oh, okay. Looks like that's all for today. All right, good. Alert box is back on. Andre Walusko, Sit Wertz, Shahid Salis, and Chris McKay. Thank you very much for subscribing. Hope you all are enjoying whatever it is you're watching, whether it is this or something else. If you are enjoying this, by the way, make sure you hit that like button, because it does make a very big difference in just how I approach content on the channel, what I do, what I don't do. If you're watching a VOD, leave a like as well. And David B. coming through with a super chat. Thank you very much, buddy. Tiger, burning bright. hopefully the burn of success and rage and fury. Please don't execute me. Thank you very much for the super chat, buddy. Again, it helps so much. I appreciate it greatly. It really does keep these live streams sustainable. It makes such a big difference. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you. Let us continue this war and hopefully end it today as well. Our Shuravir wounded somebody else. I thought ours was wounded, and I was really worried. Captured enemy combatants. This war score has skyrocketed because of the battles won. We've reached our maximum already. Now back down we go for the siege over here. Wonderful. This is the old man's marshal, eh? Can't even ransom him off. Unimportant courtier. Wow. Rude. Very well. Very well. Alright, let's make our way down. It shouldn't be too difficult. Wait, why am I going down here? I need to go over here. Whoops. Warring with things I'm not even at war with. As me and my counselors are gathering for a meeting, my dog Sheru approaches me with begging eyes and a drooping tail. She does not like to be left alone, but this is an important meeting. She will join me, of course. Again, like I said, we need a pet event DLC or a free expansion or what have you. I would like to see more varied events. But it seems like my marshal was disagreeing with me this time. With a guttural growl, he decides to agree with me. Such a good girl, Sheru, improving my prestige. Good stuff. The siege begins shortly. And then we'd look to taking our liege's throne. Oh, seriously, you're gonna come over here to die? Is that really what you want? Done. Wiped. Wiped. A pet DLC, of course. It just makes sense, right? Dog loadable content? Sign me up. Dog loadable cat tent? Sign me up. Oof, that was a stretch. This is a long siege, though. 14 months. Man, I really need to get some siege equipment. They're just going to keep coming at me. Yeah, that is a long siege. They're trying to whittle me down so I don't have enough to continue my siege, but they were a fool because now I've captured the king. Well, not the king, the count. Enforce our demands. The war is done. So be it. Malabhum grows ever stronger.
Got my martial unlock available as well. I'm thinking stalwart leader is not a bad way to start. Reduces the risks of commanding armies. We'll be commanding armies for sure, as always. Improves our prowess, so we'll be fighting better. And then later on, we can look at things like Bellum Justum. That reduction in casus belli cost is big. That reduction in casus belli cost is big. Because if we go to declare war over here for my claims, nice. Holy crap, not so nice. This guy will join in. I'm not entirely sure about this warning over here. In theory, they shouldn't be joined. Alvin Brinson coming through with another super chat today. Victory. Next stop, Rome. That sounds good to me. I mean, we might need to hit up Rome on our way to the reverse colonization plans if we do decide to go through with that. We might actually have to hit up Rome. Thank you very much for that super chat, buddy. Again, as I was saying earlier, that stuff really helps the channel out significantly, so I greatly appreciate it. Makes such a big difference. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, Bellum Justum does make sense, but 169 prestige is not too high a cost for a war that will give us what it will give us, So like, I'm not in a rush for that, whereas increasing my prowess, I kind of am in a rush for. Getting that stalwart leader to get that improved prowess so that we don't die in the battles that'll come. Because I want to lead my armies. That's part of being the Bengal Tiger, is like leading these armies, fighting ourselves, taking those risks. As long as our line is secure, as long as we have an heir born of our loins, if you will, I want to fight these battles. Reasonably so, being intelligent about them, obviously. And that's why I'm thinking stalwart leader, Bellum Justum for later, for when we try to start, subjugating other kings and whatnot, because that's when things get really expensive. That's where we could use that cost reduction. But we know our next step is to take the Shura Raj. Now, hang on a second. Do you not have... Interesting. They're actually not that strong. An entire kingdom that is of similar strength as me and my allies. The only thing is I'm not of a high enough level of fame. I need to be exalted among men. It'll be a while before we get there, but that's an interesting opportunity there. Does my liege have other vassals? He does not. I am his one vassal. So no one else to get me to join me in usurping him. The only thing that I'm not sure about, he'll have these allies joining in, 2,800 strong, right? So that's 3,000 soldiers, 3,500. Let's say 4,000 soldiers. But what about our king? Is he going to join in? That's the big question. Because if he joins in support of my liege, I'm in trouble. Now, I've been told in the comments previously that he won't. But how certain are we that he won't? This is just infighting. They are allied. What I could do, what might not be a bad idea, is if I kill Maharani Gayatri, if I build the hooks and stuff and I kill her, then this alliance dies with her, and then we can move in and take these guys on. You think the king cannot join? Sometimes they demand peace. Yeah, they might do that. They might come in from the bottom. The king can't join in fighting. Okay, so we could actually declare this war right now, I suppose. We overpower him and his friends. Make, we said what, 4,000 or so? Let's say 4,000. Myself and my allies. I think we'd be able to overpower them. These guys are useless now, unfortunately. 1,100 there. 1,200 here. 1,200 of my own. Take some time for us to regroup. Pretty sure he can't join, but maybe he can order peace. Okay, then do we try to get rid of this alliance over here? All we'd have to do is kill Rani Yajnavati. Decent chance to succeed. Because if we isolate him, if we get rid of his allies, then we can push in and take him. What's the worst that could happen? I could get imprisoned and executed, and my children might suffer the sins of their father, so to speak, and they might not. They might have their titles revoked. I might have my title revoked, which means that that's the end of the game. That's game over, right? Like there's a lot of issues there. Gold from prisoners. That's a good point. We do have quite a few prisoners, right? No gold for you. No gold for you. No gold for you. So no options there, unfortunately. I could release them as with hooks, and then use golden obligations to get money off those hooks, and then use that money, yes, for mercenaries. If you get executed, then do it. Go for it. I think we will. Like I say, right? What's life without risks? I think we'll go for it and see if we can accomplish this task. And then we have to go up the ladder to do the same to Maharaja Mahipal II and make ourselves Maharaja Jagat of the Pala Kingdom. But whatever the future holds, folks, will have to happen in the future, because this is where we're going to call it a session, actually. I feel like this is a good stopping point before we kick off what could be a massive war. Bit of a cliffhanger. We kind of know which way we're going, but I feel like it's a good place to stop things. And next session, we'll be kicking things off with either a massive war right off the bat, or a little bit of scheming as we try to assassinate and sever some of these connections, and then we dive into this war. It should be a quick war. We should be able to dive in there, eliminate the enemy army, and put the castle under siege right away. It should be very quick, but it'll have to wait until next time. Folks, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I certainly did. It's been a wild ride already. These 2 episodes that we've had so far have been absolutely ridiculous. You are right, Carol. Revocation is forbidden in the contract. Right, we did do that earlier today. So we should be good, actually. Damn. We should be good. It'll be an interesting time, folks. Again, I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, y'all know what to do. Please don't hesitate to hit that like button on your way out. In just a handful of minutes, a new video will be dropping on the channel as well that I think many of you will be interested in watching, especially if you're fans of the Total War Warhammer series, so keep an eye peeled for that as well. It should be releasing shortly after the stream is done. But yes, this story will continue next week, Monday, starting at the same time. That's 10 a.m. Eastern. The story will continue. Tomorrow, of course, we continue with Phantom Brigade once more, live streaming at the same time. And then Friday at the same time, we continue with Suzerain. All these stories, looks like finally this week we can continue with them as the internet seems to be restored. Fingers crossed. Of course, a massive thanks to all of y'all for watching, whether you're watching live or you're watching the VOD. Make sure you hit like on your way out, or, if you already have hit like, then that's great. If you're watching the VOD, leave a comment as well. Like I've said before, it really lets me know what y'all are interested in watching, of course. Again, a massive thanks to our new channel members and for all of our super chatters today as well. That stuff really keeps the channel alive, really keeps these live streams alive, keeps them sustainable. I greatly appreciate it. It makes such a big difference. And of course, we cannot call it a stream without giving a massive thanks to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Again, y'all have kept us alive, running smoothly. I say it all the time because it's true. I'll be adding more names this coming weekend to make sure the updates are reflected. Thank you very much for a joyous start to February. I hope you all have had a good start to the new month as well. Massive thanks as well, of course, to all of y'all for joining in and watching. It's always good to hang out in chat with familiar and new faces. Hope y'all had a good time. There was me thinking Humankind Medieval was dropping. Oh, don't get too crazy with your ideas, Jazzy B. Don't get too crazy with your ideas. How are the Idrisids doing? The Idrisids have actually been replaced by the Yasufid, I believe. I looked at them earlier, just literally like 10 minutes ago on the stream. I did take a look at them so you can see what the world map looks like. But folks, for now, that is all for today. I hope you had a good time. Until next time, whenever it is I catch you, cheers.